You ready?
Ready.
All right, we back. All right, so before we tap in and talk about everything that we got going on today, I wanted to first touch base with all the Smartians. We appreciate y'all supporting us.
Absolutely.
Welcome to episode 2 of season 3 of Space the Fuck Out with my co-host,
The Kingpin.
and you know me as the assistant. You know what the acronyms stand for. If you are new to our channel, then you could go on there to see us talk about anything and everything from the music business to entertainment, fashion, but we also touch base on mental health, giving you resources on how to get help and how to be able to advocate for yourselves, as well as the educational aspect of, you know, the world that we living in right now. Both of us being a part of the educational system as climate directors, managers, deans, principals, teachers, whatever the case may be, just trying to make a change and help everybody out. So with that being said, once again, Smartians, we appreciate y'all for the day one support. And we are going to get into this dope ass episode entitled 4 p.m. for Positive Men, where we're going to touch base on a few topics, give you our perspectives on everything, and let you know what we got moving forward, upcoming, you know, just building consistency and doing what we need to do to take this platform to the next level.
Absolutely.
First, I want to give a shout out to Philly
Podcast.
First, shout out to Philly Podcast Space for always supporting us and looking out for us. And then let's jump into these introductions.
Yeah.
You could go first, or I started. So you could go first.
So we got a special guest here, the one and only, my brother from another mother, Reason.
What's up, bro?
Reason is a amazing Philly rapper. Again, he's not like any other Philly rapper. Every Philly rapper talks about the same thing over and over again: getting bodies, catching bodies, fucking bitches, shooting, killing. Just a positive overall rapper. I always tell him he remind me of J. Cole. But yeah, the one and only Reason.
What's up, y'all? Thank y'all for having me on your podcast today. I go by Reason Correct.
Yeah.
But I'm just grateful, and even for that introduction, because you know, my background, it comes from the city. You feel me? We all everybody from Philly, I'm guessing, that's here.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm from North.
Man.
What's up?
Oh, he from New York.
Oh,
You know.
said, yeah, crazy.
What's up, son?
Get out of here, man.
You on the other side.
You on
You
the
from the
island,
Bronx,
for real,
right?
for real.
Yeah.
No, but like, you know, but you still from an inner city at the end of the day. So
I've been here for over 20 years, so
you
know.
get, damn.
You still not from here though. That's not
Right.
that.
But we
Shout
from
out to
the
Cardi.
same, we from the same like upbringing in a sense.
Correct.
You know, from the topics that we got today, from schools, from why we do what we do, parenting, everything, it's all in the music. So I appreciate that.
Yeah,
you know what you said.
bro.
Love it.
Appreciate you for coming on the show, Reason Correct.
Thank you.
You know, I'm about to go into mines and talk about this gentleman to the right of me. But, you know, first I just want to say, like, just thinking about things like my music, the business is giving me peace. That's how they feel in the streets. You know about that?
No, I don't.
You don't know about that?
Pretty funny. It's a bar.
Oh, it's a bar. It went over my head.
He fashion, bro. Look at his shoes.
Bruh.
He's fashion.
It's a bar.
That's on your song,
It's a bar.
nigga.
I didn't even catch on.
It's
My
cool.
fault.
It's cool.
It
It's
went
cool.
over my head.
It's cool, Reason. It's on your
Somebody
song.
has a ghostwriter.
It's a bar.
He said he didn't know the lyrics from his book.
Whatever. All right. So listen.
I wasn't paying attention. My
I know.
fault. My fault.
To the right of me is a man that I've known for a very long time. And I'm going to touch base really quickly before I let him introduce himself and let you know how we met. Like, this is my family
I didn't
ties.
even get to my.
I'm going to let you get back to
introduce him first.
Okay, we can introduce
Yeah,
him.
then
Let's talk,
we
and then we can talk about
talk
you right.
how we
you
got
right.
Time, let's go.
The chef, right? You want him to chop it up. literally and figuratively. He got the cheesesteaks, he got the chicken kebabs, he got everything. Or he might be cooking for his wife.
Yo, he didn't bring us anything.
That's cool. He fresh off of work. You see, he fresh. I'm gonna let this slide, but we got it next time. He's also a comedian. I've been to a few of his shows. He's an amazing person. He's been this way naturally,
Right,
forever before he even started to think about being a stand-up comedian.
I appreciate that.
The man to my right, somebody I call my brother. His name is Exotic Wiz. I call him something else, but I mean, I'll let him divulge into all of that. Talk to me.
Man, I appreciate y'all, man. Listen, you're a first and foremost, man. Exotic Wiz is what they call me. I mean, my mom birthed me as Khalif. They call me Khalif Ali also. First and foremost, father, husband, chef, comedian. It all works out together. Fashion guru, sneakerhead, whatever you want to top off on it. You know what I'm saying? That's me. You know what I mean? Mr. Himothy went to Himothy University. You know what I'm saying? You know, like stuff like that. You know, I was top of my class. Graduated with all awards of Himothy's. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it ain't really much to it, but you know, we're gonna tap in. This right here is my guy. We go way back. We go way back before people was even sneakerheads. You know what I'm saying? Before it was lines, and when the sneaks used to sit on the shelf and they couldn't afford them, we was grabbing them. You feel me? We was flipping sneaks before they was flipping. Sneaks, you know what I'm saying? Like, so, you know, we go back there, man. It's a lot of love, man. I'm glad that, you know, y'all definitely brought me on the show. Don't leave me hanging.
My fault, Pop.
Yeah, that's that New York
apologize.
stuff.
My heart.
See that? That's that New York stuff. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but I definitely appreciate y'all bringing me on the show.
For sure.
So we going to tap in today. We going to tap in.
Happy to have you.
Kings do.
You got you.
Let's get to it.
All right, so family ties. Touch base on you and my man Reason the Rap.
It's so I want to say like 6-7 years.
2018.
2018. So that's like
7 piece.
7.
We got
So
beat.
yeah, y'all got us beat. But so 7 years ago, an old friend of mine's, we kind of ended off on bad terms. But years went by us not talking. We fought like one time. We never went to the same school. I gotta get the story.
All right.
We never went to the same school. Long live James.
Facts though.
So I just want to say that, rest in peace, James. But no buts. I hate saying buts after something like that. So years ago, I was in high school. Me and James got into an altercation on the block. We did not talk since then. I lied to you not. We ain't talked. You know, I still talk to his family. He talked to my family, but we were just mutual respect where we just didn't talk, right? So all these years went by, you know, get old, and, you know, James ended up following me. I ended up following him. Still no conversation, but, you know, I'm posting my music at this time because, you know, I was writing R&B music and trying to write some songs and stuff like that. And one day James posted Reason, and I'm like, yo, like, this artist tough. Like, cause he don't sound like any Philly artist. I feel like all Philly artists sound the same. So I'm like, yo, like, he connected us. So James connected us together, and Reason invited me to a event. At the event, James was there. That's my first time seeing him in years. We chopped it up, talked about like, yo, we not even sweating the old stuff. You know, I feel like as men, sometimes a lot of us hold grudges, and sometimes our pride get in the way of not being the one to initiate the conversation, because in the back of our heads is something, you know, we feel like it's still beef, or the other person might think it's beef, but it's not beef. It's just,
I wasn't comprehending because y'all was doing everything but talking. How y'all was following each other but not talking? Y'all took the time to look up each other's page and say, okay,
no, I think
I'm gonna follow him.
You know, I think at the time I was following his sisters and stuff like that. So it's just like, you know how somebody share your story and you're like, oh, like, all right,
no,
you know,
if I ain't banging with you, I ain't following.
Yeah, but it was also shit from like, I was in high school.
But it's also like you said, like
20
both of y'all in the back of your mind, somebody wanted to say
always
something. But it'd be like, we don't want to put our pride to the side.
Yeah, I know. So put our pride to the side. He connected us together. Reason invited me to his event. You know, me and James chopped it up, you know, like good old times. And Yeah, like I'm getting emotional a little bit because you know
man.
James even again like he lost his life.
Yeah, for sure.
But it was like I felt like we could have had a real bond, a friendship. If I just put my pride to the side, you know.
But I would say from what you saying, it sounded like y'all did have a real bond, a real friendship. And the best thing about it was that y'all did reconnect before his passing happened. You did,
and he connect us.
So like right. Everything happens for a reason,
right?
So the fact that it wasn't one of them things like, all right, my homie died,
right?
And I always wanted to go rekindle that relationship. Now I'm bearing that with me on my back through life. Y'all got a chance to reconnect. You dig what I'm saying? Right. And it was because of you. So you play a major part in that too. Because if it wasn't for that, that friendship wouldn't have reconnected. Like you said, they busted up and chopped it up. It was like, y'all ain't lose the beat. Like, y'all ain't lose the beat. And y'all was happy to see each other, handshake, hugs, all that. You dig what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like, I'm glad that y'all got to see each other and y'all got
absolutely.
I think that was the most important part of it because like you said, Jay not here no more.
Yeah.
And like even talking about it get me emotional because we was locked in, man. We really was locked in hard. So it's crazy that he was my first manager. But he used to tell me, I met him when I was what? I was like 20, I was just turned 22. So he try and tell me like, yo, you know, this is how, if you want to get into the music business, you're going to have to do this, that, and the third. But I'm growing as a man and I just became a pop. My daughter was almost 1. So I'm like, I'm doing something that's like changing me. And then I'm trying to listen to some man tell me.
He was a hothead.
Hothead.
Wanted to fight. Let's fight it out. Let's fight it out.
I'm like, bro, listen to you and like you always bear nothing. We got stories, so I didn't know they was gonna go deep into their story like that. We gotta bring it back.
But like even
you gotta hit them with a jump.
Even like so like my man Rock, me him and Jay we worked together. I met him when I was 20. I met Jay when I was 20. So like I'm 29 now, but like over time, these people helped me, like mentor me in a sense. Like my brother been in and out of jail since I was 13. So my dad he was in and out of my life. My grandfather died when I was 12. So I ain't had no father figure like in my household or on a day-to-day. I went outside. I learned to be a man. I learned these things, but I learned to nurture through my mom. And that's something that I'm proud of because I'm a full-time parent. I got my daughter every day. So that nurturing is always part of me, but I'm still growing as a man daily with my emotions, my mental, just everything. So a person like Jay, right, that's why I loved him. He had a wife that he ain't never cheat on. He never did nothing. Like he was like straightforward with life. He had a son that he only spent 2 years with. His son almost 8, and I still talk to his wife and his son and his mom to this day because the figure that he was to me. And like to build through them beefing in a sense, but I wouldn't call that beef because we know what real beef look like. Yeah. But for them not to be talking and then for them to like connect together is crazy. Cause like he said, like 2020, he lost his life at 29. I remember having conversations with him and he wanted to get to 30 and he didn't even get a chance. But like when I turned 29, I remember that day, I just cried because I'm like, damn, like he wanted to see this time. He wanted to be a part of this. And like even today, like if he was here, he was somebody when I first made my first song, he was like, this you? And I'm like, yeah. He like, yo, you gonna be famous. You gonna be famous. Like he used to tell me this, lawyer on everything.
You need friends like that.
But I ain't never had it.
Yeah, that's the difference.
And it scared me because I'm like,
again, like you looking at his background and saying what he about, but he giving me all this positive.
You feel me? It was weird to me. Like even him, like I never forget one day I get into it. He always treated me like a little brother, and that's why I love him to death. Because our supervisor was talking crazy to me. He started punching me. He lost his job because of me. You feel me? Because he like, yo, you're not gonna talk to him like that. You feel me? Like this work, but this my family. You feel me? So it's like these figures that I didn't even know what was happening as I was getting older. they just, you know, they started to surround me and mentor me, and I appreciate those things because
Appreciate.
it's going
They don't appreciate.
it's going back to what you said earlier though. It's like, and what he alluded to, like I was a young nigga growing into a man and didn't even know because, you know, she changed my life. So, you know, in this moment, I just appreciate even being in this moment because, you know, a lot of people don't get these perspectives. And you said that earlier too. Like these perspectives really matter. So like he was a part of really my upbringing as a man through my 20s. So, yeah,
That's
I love
real.
this nigga for real.
That's real. That's real. Like the upbringing be real, man. Like my upbringing was different. There's a reason with everything with me. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm gonna tap in.
Let me let the people help you.
I'm gonna tap in. I'm gonna give y'all exclusive. I'm gonna give y'all nothing nobody don't know about me, right? So when I was younger, right, I lived over on like 33rd Street, the projects, the tall buildings that got knocked down.
Oh yeah.
So we was up in the high rises, right? But my mom was on drugs, so I had something with bump beds on fire. So my mom came in the room. Like if you look at my hands, like all my fingers is burnt. My mom came in my room, took my hands, she cut on both pallets, and she held my hands over the fire. You know what I'm saying? So my hands burnt. My sister took me to the bathroom. So then my mom had a choice. Like my mom had to go to jail. So then me and my sister was in foster care. So this is the part that a lot of people don't understand where I get my swag from and why I'm a sneakerhead. Because when you in foster care, like people that's there for the check. They don't really care about you. So like I'm 43. To this day, this shit don't leave me, bro.
Bam.
I'm 43 and I look good. I'm 43. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. This shit still don't leave me to this day. My first foster care mom, her name was Miss Connie, treated me like the shit off the bottom of her shoe. All her son broke toys, hand-me-downs, clothes. That's what I got to wear. You dig what I'm saying? I got raped when I was 7 by my foster sister. I was like Antoine Fisher. No bat. That's the best way I could put it. Antoine Fisher. Dig what I'm saying? They found out about it. They sent it to us another foster house. Now this foster home, which is the lady I call my grandma to this day. She passed away. She tatted on my back, Miss Claudie. That was my grandma. She took us in. And the best thing that came out of the situation was like my sister was like my second mom. You know what I'm saying? My sister was like a straight A, stupid, nerdy student and went to grads, upward bound and all that. And my sister refused for them to split us up. Yeah. But my sister wouldn't let them split us up for nothing. So she was like always like my guardian. So then like you fast forward in life, you know, find out yourself, you know, I got twin sisters, you know, I played basketball. I was nice in ball. I was AAU. I was traveling all over, hooping and doing all that. But then I couldn't really pursue my dream like that because it's like I had to help my mom. You get what I'm saying? Like it wasn't no father figure like you. The streets was my father. My mom was my mom and my dad. You dig what I'm saying? So then, you know, you fast forward, I had a free ride to go to Virginia Tech over academics. I ain't go because my mom called me and told me both of my twin sisters was pregnant at the same time. And she asked me to come back home and help her. I never told my mom that I had a scholarship until probably like 3 years ago at a comedy show. I never told her about my scholarship. My older sister knew. Like, people knew, but I never told my mom because like she would have told me, like, why didn't you go to school? Like, you was a single parent mom, 6 kids, making it happen. You dig what I'm saying? So, like, you growing up and then you fast forward where you at. Like I met this dude, like we done worked in every sneaker store in the city, man. Like you dig what I'm saying? And like when you work at every sneaker store in the city, you cross paths with some people that's just genuine and real and a lot of fake people. And he was one of the genuine people. Absolutely. Like I knew this nigga when he was skinny, got fat again. You dig what I'm saying? Like I remember when, I give you a story. Remember when you called me begging for the cement pours? Bro, he knew I had an extra pair. He was on my line. This is 3-4 years later after they dropped. He called, bro, I need them joints. How much you gonna charge? How much you gonna? He would not let it go. He drove all the way up Northeast to come get them joints. But this right here, definitely my guy, man. So, you know, like, and then fast forward, like with the comedy life, you know what I'm saying? Like, comedy, I mean, I feel like it gotta be in you. It's not on you. Like, my first time ever stepping on the stage was the Apollo. I never did an open mic.
What year was that?
I never did a feature. I don't know. 2000 something. But the barbershop was always my stage. Right. Talking shit in barbershop. Black Thought was there. My barber, Fahim Alexander, used to cut the roots. Black Thought couldn't get his hair cut. Next day, my phone rang. I'm like, who this? He's like, it was Black Thought. I hang up. He called me back. He's like, yo, why you hang up? I said, I don't got time for people playing my phone. He like, yo, what you doing tonight? I'm like, I ain't doing shit. What's up? He like, yo, come to New York. And do what? Open up for us. And do what? He's like, same shit that you was doing in the barbershop.
Yeah.
And from there, bro, it just took flight. I done been everywhere. Shout out to Fahim Alexander. Without him, it wouldn't be no me. He used to take me all over the world. Everybody houses, y'all done seen him, MTV cribs. I done been everywhere. The award shows, I done seen it all front hand, and he believed in me, just like you was talking about your man. Like, it was somebody that came in my life and was like, I'm gonna take you under the wing. Like he went everywhere in the world to cut hair, and he took me everywhere and made sure everybody knew who I was. I done been in movies with Michael Blackson. I done did movies with everybody in the city, the big, like whole bunch of side projects and things like that. So it's like, it's what you make out of it. And I mean, like what you would say is like, we four good examples. You dig what I'm saying? That you can make something out of nothing.
Absolutely.
You feel me?
So all of that emotional, beautiful, male bonding, mushy stuff, that's all perfect. That's beautiful. You know, it's something to grow from, and understanding experiences that y'all been through, and, you know, being able to be a Black African-American man, strong Black man, and be able to say those things and open up and vent about those things is serious, because a lot of people may or may not see this. But for the power that came from it, the conviction that came from your words, it'll make a lot of people feel better. And as one of the great men over here said, turning a YN to a YM, you mean you embody that. You embody that. And y'all had a whole bunch of, you know, opportunities to go the opposite way. And you changed the narrative. You did as well by not being a young nigga and holding on to it and, you know, putting your pride aside. I've talked about it before, my inspirations with my abuela, how she meant the most to me. I just know that at the time when I met this young man, she had just passed away, and I was, you know, trying to get her house and her, you know, everything together in Yeadon, and that's when I used to visit 69th Street all the time. So back then on 69th Street, it was Kicks USA and not Snipes. So I remember walking into the stores up and down 69th Street, like, I just want these sneakers or whatever. When I came in, Carl, who was a close friend of mine, was behind the register. And Carl was just fast paced, trying to make money and all of this. But this man was on the floor. So as soon as I walked through the door, mind you, I'm stressed because I got to get prepared and all of that for, you know, my grandmother's funeral and all of that. He just cracking jokes and all of that. And I really wasn't mentally there. So I wasn't trying to hear none of that shit. But he just kept cracking jokes. And he like, nigga, if you want these niggas, you better come in here smiling or have some personality, or you got to get out.
Right.
This is how far me and him go back. This is the first pair of sneakers I ever got.
Yo, you took it back.
And I did, you know, beg him for them cement fours. I still have them to this day. But yeah, these Year of the Dragons.
Yeah, the Dragons.
When these KDs first came out,
mine's
I
somewhere.
flew up 69th Street to get them. And the only reason back then it was difficult because everybody wanted KDs. And Slim was there too. Everybody wanted I forgot the manager name.
Jay.
Jay.
We had a lineup.
We had a crazy lineup at Kicks USA, and it was so hard to get these. Mind you, they was only $95 back then. So this is how long ago they was. But it was a line. They only had limited pair. He already was wearing them. Like they was coming out in an hour. He already had them on. So that's why I was pissed off. But I did everything possible to get these Year of the Dragons, and from there we laughed and joked to points where as though you hosted basketball games deep in Southwest that I came to, and the cement fours that I actually put on the Instagram page if I wanted to wear them today. Yeah, they came out 5 different times afterwards, but I had them, but I didn't have them. And the first time I ever saw them, he was wearing them, and he had on a hockey jersey with him, a black and white hockey jersey. And I'm like, yo, that's a dope ass fit to put a hockey jersey on with shorts and these cement fours. So I blew his phone up, dog. I need them.
Trendsetter.
Every time, that is true. Every time it's a sneaker out, whether it's Nigel Sylvester's or Dunks, Grateful Dead's or whatever, if I can't get it, then I'll call him and be like, yo, what are you selling? Stop being selfish. Give me what I need. Because
he really a call my phone.
I will. I just recently, he just posted some Kobe's recently, and I text him like, damn, dog, you don't fuck with me, but you don't know me? Like, you gonna post this without asking me first? I felt some type of way, but I got him already. So we do go back that far to every single situation, every time it's something. I remember you was going to Cali, cooking out there, going to see your peoples and all of that. And that's when I was doodling, as you know, because you see me like drawing on jackets and all that shit. I remember I was doodling some stuff, drawing murals and all of that. And he hit me up like, listen, I'm about to do a comedy show. Make me anything so I could wear it just to promote your stuff. And back then I was like, I'm just doing this shit for fun because I'm bored. I just like to draw and sketch. But he always been there for me. I mean, we just was at the Gillian Wallow, what was that? Strawberry? No, that was Overbrook. When we was at that basketball game. And like I said, that's how me and Funny Bull Quill got close or whatever, and I was chopping it up and talking with them to
we all need to do something together.
Right. It just was a lot, and forever. Now, mind you, this probably had to be, I know my brother passed away in 2012. So around that time, that's when I first got a chance to talk to this gentleman. And throughout the course of everything, whether I'm following him on Instagram, watching his skits, whether I see his daughter growing up, whether I see him with his best friends or his wife and how much he pours into her, everything that he did, I always followed. So for a long time, I always begged him, yo, can you do this? Yo, can you do that? Never was no egregious behavior, never no hesitation. I got you. Just let me know. And for so long, I've been asking him to be on this podcast with us, but it had to be the right time. And then I was just lucky enough to get him. Right. So, you know, I haven't went down there to taste this food yet. And I need to go get me a cheesesteak or a chicken kebab or whatever this nigga making. But
listen,
regardless,
up to the crib.
I mean, that's how it's always been. Always.
That's how it's supposed to be. Like, we might not talk for a while. Even when he said something to me about the podcast, it was a while ago. I'm like, bro, just call me. I'll be there.
Right.
Like, it's a difference with people. I keep trying to tell people, like, it's 2025. We just gonna stop fraud. Like, if that's my man right there, right?
Right.
And he call and borrow money from me all the time, right? But he give that bread back exactly when he gonna say he gonna do it. Or he's responsible enough to call me and say, hey, yo, this popped up. I'm gonna have to pay you this, that, to the third. Because you know us black people, we be counting money that's owed us that ain't even in our pocket anymore. The light bill due on Friday, we like, all right, we already got a 90 coming from Sean. So we counting that already. You dig what I'm saying? But the person he's always consistent. That person that's different from your other cousin that's called you that's always short. He call you extra for money. You automatically, I ain't got it. Yeah. Sean call you extra for money. You automatically know in your head, like, no, this is my man. Like he got it. You gonna find a way to make sure that he good. Yeah, absolutely. So for him, it was like, just call me. I think before you texted me this week, when the last time we talked?
It probably was a minute ago. Honestly, the last time we talked was...
It was a minute ago.
About your show, when I bought tickets to the show.
That was a minute ago. He texted me out the blue the other day and said, yo, got the show on this date. This time. He said, yo, I got an episode on this date and this time. Can you make it? I said, send the Addy, I'll be there.
What that sound like?
Straight like that. It ain't even no question about it. It's straight like that. Because that's how it's supposed to be. Like,
I think that's the real meaning of friendship. You know, when people are not butthurt about you calling them everything. Everybody got their lives. Everybody living life. But it's important. You know, I feel like the impact that you made on his life, the impact that we made on each other's lives, we don't have to talk every day, but the love is still there.
For sure.
You know, I think a lot of people nowadays, it's like, oh, you ain't called me. Oh, you fake, you phony. And it's that, like, that pressure of, I gotta reach out to you in order for you to think I'm a good friend. Yep. I can't prove to you I'm a good friend. It's either you think I'm a good friend or not.
No, but that's
it is. Yeah, right.
I ain't got time.
Right. I don't got time.
Bang with you.
Right.
Like you said. I mean, we got kids, we got families, we work. How old is your daughter?
7, and I have a 4-year-old too.
So you got a 7 and a 4-year-old. Like my daughter, 19, in college. In North Carolina, own crib, got a girlfriend. Yeah, I'm proud of my baby, 4.0. You dig what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
My son, 24, no kids, working for the city. You know what I'm saying? In a union, doing what he got to do. You dig what I'm saying? And now I'm married to a beautiful wife, and I got 2 more kids. You dig what I'm saying? I got a 15-year-old, and I got a 7-year-old. So it's dope, man. Like, I'm like your man that passed away, James, real rap. Like, I ain't got time for the streets no more. Like, I ain't never cheat on my wife. For what? I'm winning. Like to be cheating, if you getting everything you want from a person that you love or you're married to, like you being greedy, man. Like, what's the point of going out there if you getting everything at home? Now we not perfect, but shit, we perfect for each other. That's good enough for me.
Absolutely.
So it's like, yeah, cherish them moments, man. You got a beautiful daughter over there, man.
Nah, I appreciate
Like
that.
you got to cherish them moments because there's a lot of us out here that's like you said, like your man life got taken away. He had kids. He didn't even get to see them grow all the way up. You get what I mean? So it's like, it's dope.
It's always the people that motivate you. Like I said, like he a father of 4 as well. He got 4 girls.
He a stroke. Damn.
But
They ain't let the cap off, did you?
he
4? What's the ages?
7,
Pow.
17.
Wow.
Wait a minute. I'm about to be 18 October 5th. So 18, 17, 14, and 13.
Told you, he went right.
he was crazy though, but like he just got off the phone with 2 of them, right? Like he there through their lives, good parenting, even co-parenting. It's like even that part, right? A lot of men can't co-parent well with X amount of people they with. Like I have 2 different mothers for my children, right? But our co-parenting is strong. Like even to the point where her little sister was at her her abuela house.
But I don't know why it just can't be like that. Like the mother of my child, she's a beautiful person. Like I don't got nothing against her.
You feel me?
You dig what I'm saying? It just didn't work out, but for whatever reason, it's just like we can't get on that same page. Now, the best thing that did happen out of our marriage is the kids. You dig what I'm saying? And what came along with that is like you can't. What I realize is even like they sit there and say, women is the reason why kids don't get to be in their kid. I mean, dads don't get to be in their kids' lives, which is somewhat true, I believe. But then I also believe
Combination of both.
it's a combination of both. But I also believe you raise your kids right. It ain't no way they can turn the cheek on you because you can't tell my daughter nothing about me.
Right.
You can't tell my daughter tell you from the rip. My dad ain't missed nothing. Not a birthday, not a graduation, no nothing. And no matter what me and her mom go through, no matter if her mom say something to her, if she don't like. My daughter just ain't going for that because she already knows and stuff.
Yeah,
Like,
right.
You can't tell her, you can't make her believe something that she's seen on her own. You get what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
It's crazy. It's rough out here, man. Wake up, you all right?
I'm cool. I'm listening.
You all right? What's
You
up? What's
know,
our next topic? What we
I'm
talking
processing.
about?
So I mean, we got deep. I know we could touch base on a lot of things. I just want to personally say, I appreciate the fact that y'all both, I know about, your family and your kids or whatever, but hearing everything that y'all talked about being dope ass parents in y'all kids' lives, I mean, that mean a lot. People don't get that recognition. Y'all don't get your flowers, or in my case, I say for men, y'all don't get your trophies in regards to, creating a family and keeping a family.
Don't you want to know why?
Wow.
And this is for every man that's in here. This is real talk. Like, I'm glad we on the Philly podcast. Yeah, I'm glad we got to talk our talk on here because men can't talk like this.
Right.
This is the fact of it. Like nobody men can't talk like this because when we talk like this, we soft. When we talk like we got feelings.
They tell us
And
to man up. Right.
Chill. We can't get canceled or have Dame Dash start talking shit about us.
You get what I'm saying?
You catty patty.
Yeah, no, facts.
This is facts. Like men can't sit down and talk like this without judging each other.
Yeah.
Like you can't. It's not a lot of your homies you can go to and cry on their shoulder when you're really going through something without them judging you. You get what I'm saying? Like that's hard, bro. And then you got to think about how far it go back though. It's every man with his son when he little, every woman with their son when he little. Soon as the boys start crying and all that, what's the first thing we do? Stop acting like a girl. Stop acting like a girl. We taught from a young age to hide our feelings. We taught that. We can't go express ourselves to mine. You can't go to your wife. Well, I mean, I can go to my wife, but a lot of us can't go to the other half and really break down and tell her what you're going through and the war we going through at work and what I'm dealing with every day. We can't.
Without it sounding like trauma dumping for
And there you go. Nigga, you a man. What you complaining about that for? Because I got feelings just like you.
Facts.
Girls be sitting there asking like, yo, why your marriage works so great? Because they say, what you tell your wife you wanted? The same shit she want.
Right.
But
Thanks.
I like flowers.
Yeah.
I like cards.
Yeah.
I like being took out on a date. I like you calling me
I like
saying it's
gifts.
my first and
Yeah,
last name and you
right.
booking a flight taking me somewhere. I like floor seats. I like clothes to be brought in the house. Surprise, new sneakers. I like all the shit that you like. I like cologne.
Right.
I like going out to eat.
Right.
I like all
Facts.
that shit.
Facts.
Yeah. I want edible arrangements sent to the job. I want the niggas at my job to be jealous. Damn, who that, mine? Fucking a strawberry up in your face. Let me get some. No. Get a bitch that care about you.
Right?
It's 2025.
No,
Put
facts.
y'all foot down. We
Yeah.
like the same shit
Yeah.
that y'all like.
I think the power of social media did that. Like, you always hear these stories that women want these men that provide, pay for everything. You got to make a certain amount, but half of the women don't even make
Here's the thing.
close to what you're making.
You got me fucked up. No blunt like that. Like this ain't that. This ain't back in the day when pussy was just good enough and I get up and I go work all fucking day and come in the house and you didn't clean and cook some shit. Guess what? My mom raised a man, not a boy. My mom ain't raised no young nigga. She raised a young man. You feel what I'm saying? So I know how to cook. I know how to clean. I know how to wash clothes. I know how to go to work. I know how to pay my bills. Only thing I need you for is some pussy and some good conversation. And technically, I don't need you for that because I got Pornhub. I can have any different bitch I want at night. So what we talking about? You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
Like niggas just be settling for everything. Man, I ain't settling for anything. I'm him. And you gonna treat me how the fuck I treat you because I'm gonna treat you like a queen and put you on a pedestal. If you can't do the same thing for me, then there's no reason for us to be together.
I agree.
And that touched bases on one of the topics that I wanted to talk to y'all about, like the pros and cons of being in Philly. You know how if you go anywhere else, they say, oh, you could go to Jamaica and they be like, where you from, Philly? You know, people go crazy for Philly.
Just was there last week.
You did. Look,
It was
nigga,
goofy.
This nigga. Then you could go to, oh, Philly got the craziest sports fans. Or you go here, oh, you from Philly? And they already have a connotation of what they think you're about. And in this city, the most difficult city to be raised in, pros and cons wise, how do y'all feel about it? Like in the entertainment business with the comedians and the other people that I know you compete against, because everybody, oh, I'm the funniest, this and that, but I know you had movies and programs and outlets where you had all of y'all together and you always shined. You know, we don't gotta hesitate. How do you feel when it comes up to rapping? Because if you was a drill rapper, or if you had a mask holding a bunch of guns in your grandma's basement or grandma's attic, you know, and you just on TikTok now, you famous and you don't have a no disrespect to nobody, but personally I don't care. You don't have a YBC or a YN or acronyms or 1,000 letters in front of your name or whatever. How do you feel? And I constantly tell you, yo, get back into it because of so much that you're going through that we talk to each other and vent about. You just waiting for the right time and the right time and the right time. And as we all know, the Queen of the Bronx took the right timing to come out with this amazing album, Am I the Drama? So if you taking that much time to be like Cardi B. If you take, wait,
You got to do with this.
whoa, brother, chill.
Good.
Come on, Pop. So if you're taking that amount of time to make sure you put out a good quality project, how do you feel about the pros and cons of what Philly brings to the table? And that's the hating, the negativity that could come from it, or somebody trying to take your style, your
Who
everything.
want to start off?
I say for myself, like, I got faith. No matter what I do, I always put God first with anything I do. So I think, like, just from that standpoint, like, I feel like I've been through the hardest things in life, meaning I gotta raise a child. So every day my kid walks out of my crib, I take her to school and then I'm not around her. And even for my little one, my brain wanders all day because I've been through stuff in my life where, like you said, you might have been around somebody that was doing something to you. You might have put yourself in harm's way. You know that your child may or may not go through these things and your brain just wander with, you really gotta think about them losing their life, them being harmed, them trying to be successful. So I feel like I've been through the hardest part about life, where just bringing her and her little sister into this world where I know it's corrupt at the end of the day. Philly is just a little small part of that. You feel me? That's a part of my imagination when I walk outside where, I explain, like we have real conversations. So she, we live in North, so she see smokers. She see drug dealers. She see kids smoking weed around her. She see things, and whether I tell her to close her eyes when we walking past this stuff or she sees it for herself,
Right.
she not blind to it. If she hear firecrackers or she hear gunshots, she puts her mind to a place where she'll ask me or she'll tell me, yeah, I want to get out of this.
Mm-hmm.
And I always think to myself, like, this is the hardest part. It's not whether you like me or he don't like me at the end of the day. Because even going to shows, one thing I learned about, like what you said about the drill artists or even just artists in general, I just always, I may not have a popular song than you, but I bet you I'll outperform you. Once I step on this stage,
Mm-hmm.
I guarantee you everybody gonna like what I perform.
Mm-hmm.
He write his
got
own
no
raps,
ghostwriter.
No ghostwriter.
He see
No,
me, what I do?
I gotta. I never told the story. I'm gonna tell you how I appreciate King. I wrote Appreciate in my crib, and I was sitting on that song for like 8 months. 8 months. Like, I reached out to one artist. I reached out to Deke. Everybody know Deke in Philly. Reached out to Deke. And I think Deke was going through a hard time or something, but he was doing like future runs. Like, yo, send me X, Y, and Z. I sent him the money. I ain't get no verse. So
Got burnt.
I got burnt.
Part of the game.
Now, granted, from what was, he put on social media, it was going through a dark time. So it sometimes I let bygones be bygones. I know I was reaching out and I didn't get a response back. He sent me something like open verse stuff. You know how people already have written verses, but it's like, it's not going to go with the song. Like, so he said he was going to record something, never did. So I reached out to reason. I don't really like to reach out. Like, this is my bro at the end of the day, but I just knew, like, I'm like, bro, like, how much you going to charge? He was like, bro, I'm going to do it for free, bro. Like, you my brother at the end of the day. When we got in the studio, I lied to you not. I'm like, yo, you going to write something? Like, you ain't going. This nigga didn't come with nothing written at all, bro. This nigga got in the studio, and I'm like, bro, we only got 2 hours. He was like, bro, I got this shit. Like, that nigga went in the booth, recorded that shit, freestyled the whole fucking verse. Freestyled the whole fucking verse. And I'm like, bro, like, not to mention, he was making this shit up as he goes. Like, once he got the first part, he like, yo, no, hold on. No. Just keep cutting them in. This how the song Appreciate came about. This nigga started saying, they don't appreciate. That was his start of the verse. I'm like, bro, we got to put that in the front. It's going to be Appreciate. You just nailed it. Like, this nigga just freestyled the whole thing. He was the creator of the whole, I never named the song, only had the verse. That's all I had. I had the verse and damn, I can't remember my fucking rap. Like,
He had a bridge.
at a bridge.
All right.
And that's all I had. And then when he tied it all together. He the one that I'm like, yo, we gonna name the song Appreciate. Like, what the fuck? Like, that shit he just nailed it. And he freestyled everything probably took less than 30 minutes, bro. Less than 30 minutes.
So the crazy part
Like-
is, I never knew you, right? So we started working together at Devereaux at the psych hospital. And first time I met him, he had on Concords. We talking, so this nigga don't like to say nothing, so he ain't even want to tell us about his music. So I'm like, damn, like, you got this, let me listen, because, I feel like I got an ear for music and I want to listen to stuff. I listened to all his songs on his EP, and I kept playing Appreciate. Like, I blasted it so much. We used to work at the youth, PJJJSC, with all the real YNs. We worked there. And I'm playing the song, had all them young boys, oh, Mr. E, I love this song. Appreciate. And I told him, I
It was
said,
Appreciate
dog,
and Elevate. that they love.
I played Appreciate so much because of your voice and how you came on the song.
bro.
Like I know
For
his
real.
voice, so when I'm listening to him, I'm like, all right, this is this nigga, this is how he be talking to me. So we talked about this on the unit with these kids, but then when you came with your flow, I'm
Having
like,
two daughters,
dog,
that's-
like he changed the whole aspect of the song
Yes.
to bring that LeBron and D Wade aspect to it. That's why that's my favorite song. And I play this all the time.
Bro,
like
I appreciate
this
that.
was on like
No pun intended.
my own YouTube channels and all of
Hey,
this.
Jones.
That's why I
I
know
gotta
your
listen
lyrics.
to this on the way home.
you
That's why I know your
Appreciate
lyrics or
But
whatever.
you said it earlier though, when it's like you telling your truth, right? I know you going on stage and you telling your mom a real story about
Yeah, see,
yo,
like
I got a scholarship. It's just that. It's like it's that when I get on stage or I perform music, it's my truth. It's nothing to lie about
Absolutely.
because this is what God gave me. God gave me this voice. God gave me this integrity to let this out. So
see,
how
like
you feel?
from the comedy side of the world. First of all, shout out to all my city comedians: BB, Dom Dukes, Marley Copain. You know what I mean? Dave Damage, Southside Jew. Like it's endless. Shout out to everybody. When it comes to this comedy thing, like you said, like you hit it on the nose, when you was like, when everybody go to a different city and all that, like I was just in Jamaica. When you tell me you from Philly, it's like, oh, it's lit. You want to know what every city got that we don't? You want to know what every city got that we don't? They work together. They call our city the city of brotherly love. I call it the city of brotherly hate because nobody don't want to see nobody doing better than each other. You get what I'm saying? Like
Crabs in the barrel mentality.
like for me, I didn't help so many comedians in so many different ways, whether it was putting them on shows or putting them in skits or giving them gems or, cause I'm the same way, like I'm with him, like, damn, yo, Wiz, we need you for a skit. All right, just call me and let me know when. I'm there. Let's get it popping. If it's gonna get your joint popping, let's get it popping. Because when me and BB started with the comedy hustle thing, it was more of like you were saying, like with the clickbait and all that stuff. Like we was watching how people would use clickbait, like they'll show naked butts first and then go into their promo or something like that. We never really cared about the likes or the comments. We just cared about the grind and we was doing what we loved to do. We believed in ourselves. Right. So then that's when it came with the Meek Mill repost, went out the window. The Tiana Teller repost went out the window.
Love her.
The Plies repost went out the window. And then it just kept happening. But it's like nobody want to try to help you get to that next level without trying to take something from you.
Or getting a percentage.
You get what I'm saying? Right. It's not that genuine help like, oh, I got you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I felt that from one person, and that's Fahim Alexander. You dig what I'm saying? Not once. Like, I didn't watch this man put countless of $1,000 up for me. Like, my first show that I threw, he went half on me. Like, bro, to throw a show with somebody, right? And you pack out the whole building, and y'all go to the back pool table, and there's about like $7-8 grand on the table. And I'm like, yo, how much I owe you? You say nothing. That's all you. You work for it. That's somebody that believe in you.
Yeah.
Somebody that want to see you win. Like I'm cooking now, shout out to my daughter goddad. Shout out to Jay. You dig what I'm saying? He called me last week out of nowhere and was like, yo, you gonna be home at 1 o'clock? I'm like, yeah, why? Like, it's a package coming. I go out on the package. This man then sent me a whole new 36-inch flat top grill, the tank, a fryer, and all that. Like, bro, I just believe in you. You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like, what you put into your grind is what you get out. And the people that you surround yourself with, like me, I have beef with nobody. I wish nothing but the great things for everybody that's trying to do something, whatever it is that they doing. And if there's anything that I can help somebody with, I'm always going to be there. I mean, like, because it's not about what I'm getting for it. That's like even coming on this podcast. Right. This podcast, this y'all third season, this y'all 7th episode. This joint might go out the roof for some reason. Yeah. You dig what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Some reason.
But that's what I'm here for.
Right.
I'm here for y'all to win.
Yeah, facts.
I'm here when this joint come out. Yeah, you think I'm not reposting? You think I ain't posting? You thinking it's not going on every social media I got? And that's without a question. Right. You think I ain't going to I'm going to remix it my own joint, edit and do everything.
Right. Right.
It's not for me though.
Right.
Yeah.
And I ain't getting paid for it. And I get paid for doing videos like that. I ain't asking you for nothing.
Right.
I want to see you win. And we don't have that, bro. I mean, people didn't care to me about doing the podcast, but it don't be consistent. Like, I love what y'all got going on, man. You see the living room? Do you see the microphones? Do you see the camera angles?
Facts.
Do you see what's going on?
You see those angles?
See the light up sign behind me? I feel like I'm in fucking Hollywood. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's an honor to be here with y'all, chopping it up and just talking real life and just figuring out how we can all help each other out.
You said something.
We had way too much pride.
Bro, too much.
If you support it, that's what you joke.
Glazing.
But I'm gonna tell you something that's real crazy too. Like, people will be like, damn, like, I'm gonna tell you my superpower. My superpower is your superpower. I go to a show, bro. My best friend will tell you, I don't give a fuck who on that stage.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck who going before me, after me. Just know when I go up there, I'm fucking shit up and I'm leaving. And everybody's going to remember me like, who the fuck was that boy? Like, everybody, oh, damn, Leaf, like, you remind me of Kevin Hart. No, man, Kevin Hart just both from Philly, but anybody that know me, they can tell you I've been this way since they know me. Before Kev hit stage, before all that. We just from Philly. We just some talented motherfuckers out here. You dig what I'm saying? So it was like, I always had that input. Like, I don't give a fuck who there. So it goes like, say if y'all call me, we like, say we all 4 comedians or we all 4 rappers. And it's like, all right, we going to do a cypher. What the fuck? Everybody want to be the best. Well, for a motherfucker to come up and say, all right, y'all, you know what? I'm going to cut back on my bars today. I'm going to let y'all shine. That's not happening.
At all.
So regardless of how you look at it, everybody always get an opportunity to shine. But people just don't want a motherfucker to outshine them in Philly. They don't want you to rap better than them. They don't want you to dress better than them. They don't want you to be funny better than them. They don't want you to cook better than them. They just want this island like, I'm the shit. Like I always say, I'm Mr. Himothy, but I'm willing to share. God damn it, come join the team.
Right.
Our city fucked up, bro.
It is, but I mean, it's crazy because mentally you have to be mature enough to understand this. Like how you touched base with how your barber always supported you. I can call this man and ask him for anything. Even with me and you, I always appreciated the fact that you never name dropped. You never cared about what people you knew, who birthday party you at, who you skating with, who NBA championship trophy you hold. You didn't, and I didn't even got to go into the names.
My whole thing is,
who
I be in LA one day at a crazy Grammy party or something, and then I'll be right back in the hood the next day with everybody.
And these celebrities that people glorify and want to get a repost by and all of that, they'll come to your crib, they eating your food, they chilling and sitting right next to you like this. You don't care about that because I only know about it because I saw it firsthand and like, damn, he really was with him and he holding the trophy. But you 100% never change. And even at the comedy show that I went to, the funniest thing was, like you said, when you got on that stage, you performed and it was like everlasting. I remember everything from, and we talked about this prior to, and I'm like, yo, what you about to wear? Because that's what I told him that today. As a matter of fact, yesterday when I was FaceTime Feet and Charlie, I'm like, yo, don't come to the show trying to show out because you about to piss me off. The reason why I said that is because I didn't want us to put on the same thing. Mind you, in the elevator, we talked about it. I could have wore them Kobe's. I would have wore the orange ones with a Flyers jersey, but he was about to wear the orange Kobe. So I'm like, let me pick his brain because...
How was I in the crib going through I'm like, I was trying to just find the most dimmest thing to chill and wear because I got the shit. I got the colors. I got the shit that...
But I did that on purpose because I know he wears jerseys, and I love jerseys so much. So I'm like, I'm going to wear jerseys. I'm going to bring the sneakers. I'm going to bring some shit that I first saw him with in honor of him. But
I respect that.
Remember at the comedy show, you said, and I'm chill today. I got on sneakers that I had forever that's about to come out in 7 months. So y'all can wait for them, but I'm wearing them right now.
My These was fresh as shit.
Exactly. He had on Jordan 12s, not the flu games, but he had the other. No, you had you ain't had the flu games on. You had the white and reds. You had the cherry red 12.
Yeah.
But he always been like that. That's how it is with me and you, whereas though if I need anything, it's never a con that could come from it. It's never a challenge. How many times I done called you first thing in the morning, yo, I might need you to do this and that. Okay. No hesitation, you go back to sleep. Or whatever the case may be. And I'm seeing that with your relationship on, how much you saying this man has been a part of your life and all of that, him being your big brother, but me feeling like I'm his big brother because you 43, I'm 41.
Y'all
But you
like
like 32.
32.
Exactly. So
young boys.
yeah, y'all super. You 29. That's a beautiful age to be at. But I mean, it seemed like it's full circle because y'all relationship and everything that y'all close to is very
Similar to ours.
very similar to ours, but then we got that bond and all of that type of stuff. So we crisscrossing
Like how
and
y'all
all
got
of it.
the rep, we got the sneaker game.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's
And
crazy.
it's crazy because in Philly, you won't get this platform or you won't get this opportunity to say something because they glazed and they this and that and blah blah blah. But I've always admired him, and because you see my sneakers and you see I talk about it. It is stuff that I've never wore in like 10 years, but what I have doesn't compare to what he has because it's not about the hoops and the highs and all of that bullshit that everybody goes for. It's about the quality of everything that he has, which makes me admire the sneakers. And yo, you just went to the grocery store and you had on sweatpants, a hockey jersey, but you had on these crazy ass sneakers that made me shed a tear because those was the sneakers my grandma bought me when I just graduated college and all of that.
And
What
I heard
made you
people
put that together?
I heard people feelings. I cook in everything.
Yeah,
I cook in all my sneaks. I cook in all my sneaks. I don't care what it is.
cheesesteak grease all on
I
them.
don't care what it is. Kobe's, Freddy Cougars, whatever. I'm cooking in all that shit, bro. Like, cause you can't die with it. Niggas gonna ransack your crib anyway. And where the camera at? Y'all said it's mental awareness, right?
Oh yeah, we talk about mental health.
Yeah. Where the camera at? Right here? That's the one right there zooming at me? Dick, where I'm at?
Right here.
Right there? Man, fuck all that shit they talking about. Start expressing your feelings out here. Like, ain't nothing wrong with crying. Ain't nothing wrong with talking to your homies about the shit you going through. That's how you figure out how not to make no dumbass decisions. Because when I'm going through shit, I call my boys. And my boys talk me off the edge. So we got to start sharing more as men. I think it's dope what y'all got going on. I mean, don't stop what y'all doing. Fuck what everybody's saying. Do it y'all way. I guess that...
My bad. I appreciate it.
sorry.
I mean, I'm
What's
deep
next?
into this and all of that, and wrote down some things
Shout
that
out
you
to
said.
my mom, too.
Yeah.
Big Sexy. Shout out to Kim. Shout out to my mom, Duke.
Can I say one thing though?
Yeah,
No, work out.
To add to what you were saying, just even about the city or people, it can be people that come from different states or different cities and come here to actually invest in you. Cause shout out to my man TJ. He from Newport News, Virginia, and he got a media platform called Newports and News. And he was somebody that also put me onto business early making music. I wasn't even thinking about getting my business situations together, and now he has a popular brand growing called Still Growing, and he started collaborating with black owners from local shops and stuff like that. So those are the people where, even going back to E was one of the first people that he bought my first Reason hoodie. He came to me, I never forget, I went to my man Chuck's show. He came, he said, I got something for you, like you said, a package. And he like, look, and he gave me a hoodie. He had two made. He like, this one for you, and I got one for myself. And I remember sitting in the car with him and I cried. Cause I'm like, damn, nobody ever did this shit for me before.
But see, that shit goes back on to, like I said, like motherfuckers from different cities and shit. Like, prime example, you know what I'm saying? Like, the boy Keon, comedian boy from Baltimore, man, had a show together there. As soon as he came up to, yo, bro, you gotta come to Baltimore. You gotta come do a show, bro. I'll pay you and everything. Come down, went down there, ripped the show. He paid me. It's like it's so many things I left on the table and I didn't do. Like, what's the chick name? Crazy V from off of Wildin' Out, the light skinny joint.
Yeah.
Remember when she first started doing skits? And she was going super viral. I hit her on inbox and DM, like, yo, what's up? I'm a comedian from Philly. I'm trying to drive out there, come do a skit. She like, come on.
They
You
be
dig what I'm
there.
saying?
Yup.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you go to any other city, especially on the comedy side, LA, Chicago, all them comedians work together. You see all that city talent coming together to do something. You can't get that out of Philly, bro.
Why you think it's that way?
Because, like we said, it's the people got too much pride in the way. People feel like somebody is out doing them so much. Listen, I know how to play my part. Long as my face being seen, I'm gonna make me do what it do. It's your job to make you stand out.
Absolutely.
You ain't supposed to worry about nobody else. Like I said, we was all going into a rap battle. I know you hot. I know you hot. So I know we both, all of us coming with a hot ass 16.
Cipher, right?
You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
So I ain't thinking either one of y'all is going to drop the ball. I know y'all come with some shit, so I got to come with my A game.
Right.
If I don't come with my A game, I'm gonna look weak. You know what I'm saying? You don't go nowhere and you go to challenge somebody and they come up to you and be like, "You the king?" Nah, bro, I'm the servant. Yeah, nigga, I'm the king. I'm the man of this shit.
Facts.
So like, it'd be crazy. Like, it's in Philly. Like, we just can't get that connection of really wanting to help each other, bro. And if we get that connection like other people got in other cities,
Do you think?
And not to
oh my bad.
not to put too much pressure on some of these Philly artists, but I do feel like they have the power, they have the resources. I feel like it's their duty and more power. This is just my critique to artists like Meek Mill. I felt like he could have put a whole new wave of artists. I feel like when you hear of rappers nowadays, it's always Atlanta. You always hear about Atlanta, New York. They all work with each other. You don't hear about Philly rappers working with each other at all. Even the comedy scene. Kevin Hart is a big, he had a big major platform when it came to Philly artists, where I felt like he could have put Philly back on the map in terms of.
I feel like people handpick. They handpick who they want to work. They handpick who they want to work with. Like, cause it ain't like, I'm not gonna sit here in front like, all right, it ain't like Kev didn't never come back and kill the Laugh House with Philly comedians, or the joint that was down on Delaware Avenue.
Right.
You know what I mean? With 2 Ray and all that. So it's like, you know, like, I just feel like in certain situations, people handpick. And again, bro, I've been blackballed from comedy shows before.
That's wild.
It's not wild. It's what it is, bro. Like, y'all think it's a game with this comedy shit, bro. Imagine going to a comedy. All right, I put it to you like this. I done did shows with a lot of big celebrities, you know, Bill Bellamy, Michael Blackson, a lot of people. Imagine doing shows when they coming to you and telling you you can't talk about certain shit. Because that's what they going to talk about. Mm-hmm. You dig what I'm saying? You know me. I bring energy when I come out. Let a motherfucker MC introduce me and I come out. The crowd ain't ripped the whole time out. Come on back out, player. Listen, we gonna act like Kevin Hart here, right. Steve Harvey, right. Whoever your fucking favorite comedian. We gonna act like I'm the fuck him. So he gonna reintroduce me. We gonna come out here because I ain't sitting in my basement and write all this shit for nothing. Right. And then I come back out and I got the crowd on Palm of Ham and they fucking screaming and going all goofy and Right. You dig what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like, I've been blackballed from shit because it's like, oh no, Leaf got too much energy. But who don't want energy at their show?
Absolutely.
Again, people just don't want you to outwork them. Yeah.
So I don't know if you saw the interview of Gilly, Wallow and Gilly, right? Mm-hmm. So Gilly had an interview with Joey Badass. I don't know if y'all saw this.
I seen it.
Joey Badass literally said, "Yo, like, I'm all for helping my people. I don't care if the person is better than me. I'm going to help that person." Gilly literally on record said,
"Nope.
No, I don't want him taking my spot." I'm like, what type of mentality? So that shows me that there's been multiple people in the room.
There you go.
And I know that person's name came up, or multiple people names, and you said no. Because you saw the potential in them, but you didn't want him to
shine better than you.
Or you didn't want him to get the contract over you.
Yo, you thought when Hov called Eminem and told him to jump on Renegade?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
You thought when Hov called Eminem and told him to jump on Renegade, like I said, Eminem looked at that shit like, nigga, I'm about to get on the track with Jay-Z. I'm digging up the hottest shit I could come up with. And you out-rhymed the nigga on his own song.
That's still a debate.
That's not a debate.
Still a debate.
That's a fact. And Jay-Z's my best rapper, bro. Eminem went to work on that joint, bro.
But he made the beat too.
Yeah, he went to work. Hov was ashy knuckles against the wall. It just wasn't enough that verse. He went to, but we watched it. Y'all watched this in Rap a lot.
Right.
How many times have you seen somebody else get on somebody else's track and run that shit on them?
Lil Durk and Future, right? So, I mean, Lil Durk and Lil Baby.
So what's the difference for what's the difference for what Nick Cannon does for a comedian then?
He
Nick Cannon does the same. Nick Cannon's like Gilly.
You think so?
I'm telling you, you can't watch it and tell it. Like
I
just
can't.
think-
That's why. That's
all
why
right. So in other words, for the comedian side, you watching Wild 'N Out, right?
Yes.
Everything is skidded.
Right.
Everything
right,
get written out and all that, right?
Right. Right.
But
Absolutely.
just think about it.
We know that.
Every time somebody really get Nick Cannon real hard, what the fuck that nigga turn around and say a joke with saying you're fired.
Yep.
You're gone.
Do they get fired?
Carlos? Yeah, he fired the motherfucker because he was. What's what you call him off the 85 South show?
Carlos Miller.
Carlos Miller got fired from Wild 'N Out for being who the fuck he is. The truth. Good. And when Nick realized he needed that nigga, like, what? The crowd went crazy when Carlos came back, bro. Got fired for some nut shit. Niggas don't like seeing people outdo them. They do a lot. Don't get me wrong, Nick Cannon does a lot.
Right.
But I peeked that in them and Wild 'N Out a long time ago because he used it too much all the time.
Okay.
He didn't tell everybody. I mean, told you Wild 'N Out. I mean, everybody didn't tell they fired.
I just thought that was a joke. Like,
But to us,
Yeah,
come on, bro.
Yeah.
And then when Carlos came, bro, go do your homework on it. Carlos came back talking all types of shit. Same Carlos, but now he's talking about the shit that
Right.
Nick put him through. Tell him why you really fired me. Now he's putting it into fucking jokes and shit. Because that shit is what sells. You dig what I'm saying? But it's like, bro, you gotta watch. Motherfuckers don't like that shit. And that's how it really is. Like, and I had to learn that shit the hard way, bro. I went to a show and I was hype as shit. I had my whole joint lined up, everything I was gonna talk about. And a motherfucker really came in and said, you can't talk about this, that, or that. Bitch, half of my show was gone.
Damn. I ain't never know they read your stuff.
But see, they don't read your stuff.
Okay.
But they already know the person they hired.
Okay.
So they know what you're good at. So say for instance, if I planned on going up there talking about coming up as a black kid or getting popped or something and my grandma getting the switches off the tree or something. If they was talking a family joke, they wouldn't want you to tell that joke.
Okay.
So like now being as though you gotta have a superpower too with being a comedian. So I was always good at coming in the room. And when I come in the room before the show, I read the room. I watch people. I watch what's going on. I see older people talking. I see the old heads that's dressed young that still got it. I just peep everything. So I'm quick with always just catching something, or like it's plenty of times I came out to do a show and I had a whole show written out and I went out there and they say shit out written down because I'm seeing E in the audience. So that's bringing up a story. I'm seeing Chunks in the audience, so now that's bringing up a story. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody plays a major part in my life. My daughter gay, my best friend's gay. Like, E, we go back with the battle for. So it's always a story when I see my family in the crowd. So what you had to go out, it'd be like, no, this shit gonna be funnier, and you'll roll with that shit. You get what I mean? But in this game, man, like, it's cutthroat. It's cutthroat. Think about it. Remember when Bernie Mac died?
Yeah.
Then the stories came out about Steve Harvey not liking it.
Yeah.
But it was the truth though. How he called Ocean 11s and all them when they was doing the movie. You know, come book me. I should be the actor. How, Sway? You think what I'm saying? The Kings of Comedy. Steve Harvey was the lead because that was his show. But everybody knew who was the funniest motherfucker on the tour.
Bernie.
It was Bernie Mac.
It sounds like the comedy world and the music world has similarities.
No, it's the same exact shit. You a rapper, a nigga don't want to book you for a feature because you know you about to get on there and fuck that shit up. And now everybody gonna be sitting there second, damn, is he like, man, how you let that nigga come on there? Same thing like you said, the Jay-Z and Eminem shit is a debate because the world saw it for what it was. God damn, what that white boy just say?
Yeah.
The world. Wasn't a couple people.
Because the street people start listening to
Everybody listened to it when they came out. And that was a good ass joint. And Eminem just went over the top with it like he was supposed to. He looked up the Hove. I'm getting on the track, but you know, I'm gonna let this shit fly.
because I'm jumping into your fan base. That's why he seen me perform. You see me perform. It's like I'm jumping into other people's fan bases. So that's my job. That's what I'm supposed to do. This is a
Try
networking.
to get some of your followers. Because the people, like again, when we all post this, right? Like you said, you don't know who gonna see it. But none of us got the same followers.
No.
None of us got the same followers. So again, it's like the same thing with comedy shows. Everybody was like, yo, why you start doing comedy shows by yourself? Because I got tired of making other people money. I got tired of filling the whole shows and walking away only with pennies. And then I realized what the game was. Okay, go book a venue for $500. Say no more. Okay. Get your comedians. Okay. Come up with a flyer. Go get that printed out. Okay. Post it on Instagram. Sell your tickets. All right, I could do that. And that's what I started doing. So my power of me selling tickets, I didn't have Ticketmaster. I didn't have none of that. Like my power was my fucking friends. Chunks, I tell you, I'm not asking for a lot. I'm asking for you to just fucking repost this shit on your fucking story. Because again, my followers and your followers are different. You might got some girlfriends that was looking for a comedy show to go to this weekend or something. And now they see it on your page. Oh shit, Chunks, you know. Oh yeah. Happened a million times. You call me, bro, I need 10 tickets. Girls from the job want to go. Again, it's all about who you got. All your mom, your sisters, your cousins, everybody that call yourself your friends and all. Everybody supposed to repost your shit. And everybody act like it costs something. None of these motherfuckers know. None of these famous people. You don't know none of them motherfuckers, but you breaking your neck reposting this shit. You taking the time to go find the music to play in the background of your shit. Go on a lot of my posts. A lot of my shit is a lot of my niggas raps. And to think about it, I can rap too. I'm multi-talented.
And this nigga write poetry, and I just found this out at the damn comedy show.
I do it all.
He was talking shit about everybody, people out there poet. He like, oh, you want to show off? Let me hit this shit. And I'm looking at his wife like,
you tap in to where you tap in.
This nigga a poetic artist now because he married you. I didn't know this nigga write poetry.
You know what I'm saying? I'll go in the studio with you. I'll listen to the beat. And shit, you can't tell me I ain't Jay-Z. I'm gonna go in that motherfucker and rap about the same thing right now. Where's the throwing the beat right now? This ever freestyle. So I'm gonna rap about everything in the room and it's gonna make sense. But I'm not a rapper though. But I can put together some shit and I can make a song.
Yeah.
It's not hard. And then it's what you do about with the song after you go about it.
Right.
So it's like, man, listen, what you put into your ground is what you're going to get out of it. Absolutely. If you half-ass it, you're going to get half-ass results. If you give it full throttle, you're going to get what you was looking for.
And that's why it takes me a good amount of time to write. I feel like writing music is, I feel like a lot of rappers just drop music. It just be sounding like noise nowadays. Not a real message. But when people drop things of substance, where it takes, like, when you're listening to the music, it takes, like, I told you the other day, I know I'm eventually going to talk about it, but when I was listening to Nightmare on Broad Street, I'm like, bro, I fuck with this rap. I fuck with that track. I was telling you my favorite tracks on it, and I just like, yo, like, your music does not sound like no Philly artist. I feel like every Philly artist sound the same. They all
because
talk
everybody, it's just like sneakers. Again.
Don't start with sneak.
No, but
No,
start
I'm
with
saying,
sneakers.
in the schools, you only see
Listen.
Sauconys, you see New Balances, or you see Asics.
It's the same
keep putting his
wave.
Kobe's up there.
It's the same
I don't care.
way. Yeah, they ass.
They are.
But
So what?
It's the same wave.
So what?
For everybody, bro. Soon as a Jordan come out, everybody got the Jordan. Everybody's walking around looking the same. Okay, so I just took the game. I buy the sneaks when they come out, and I just let them sit in the closet for a year, and then I break them out unexpected. And I like to do things like, I like to be the only one in the building with the sneaker on.
Yeah.
My biggest accomplishment, I ain't going front, bro. Look, what was the, before I say this, right, I want to ask you this question. What was the most packed place or event that you ever went to, and you was the only person with that one sneaker on? Nobody else had it on.
For me, and I got this inspiration from you, Soul Control first opened up in Northern Liberties. Chris Kindig and Steve Lucchese. Steve Lucchese robbed us for all our sneakers. I told you this story. I had at least 50 pairs of sneakers, including my favorites, the Pee Wee Herman Blazers. No, the Pee Wee Herman Dunks that he stole from me. But Soul Control, right? So I go down there. I had my birthday party down there. You was at a show, so you couldn't come. I had a few people who came to inside of a sneaker store.
Right.
They had every sneaker in the world. It was when it was the NBA lockout, it was Carmelo versus LeBron team. And it was down, I believe, at either Jefferson or University of Penn. So I said, going to this basketball game, I want a sneaker that nobody else in the city had. Of course, this nigga had it. But it was the LeBron 8, because he just went to Miami, the Miami Nights, the version 2s, the low top ones.
Right.
And if you Google right now how much them bitches cost, they cost a lot. So I went to him like, yo, I got all of these crazy dunks. I got the PlayStation 2 Blazers, the Nintendo Wii. I got all these. I will give you these 7 pairs of sneakers that mean a lot, that cost a lot of money, if I could get these Miami Nights. I wanted the Kanye West Nikes. I couldn't get them. They cost too much. So I had them, and I'm like, yo. And I said to Chris, I promise you, I bet you money, I'm gonna be the only person in this basketball venue with these sneakers on. Well, the day before, this nigga had them on, so it kind of ruined my mood. But I mean, he had them, so I was happy.
I wasn't at the party though, so I got two. My personally, I got a lot of sneaker moments, but my two favorite moments was when the first pair of LeBrons came out. When the first pair of LeBrons came out, the high top joint that had the Nike check right here with the lines right here, the black, white, and red, they first came out. LeBron first shoe. I was playing in the airport league, and these joints were supposed to come out like 3 months. You know, LeBron was hyped. He was hyped. So it was the championship game. But earlier that day, my plug called me. He was like, yo, I got something dropped in my lap that wasn't supposed to drop in my lap. He was like, I got something for you. Kept calling me all day. So I finally pull up on him. He popped the trunk. I said, you gotta be kidding me. So I said, all right, bet. It was the championship game. Now the airport league played that night. We all worked on the daytime. Right. So it was a late night airport league. Game started at 11. I mean, first game at 11. We had both gyms rocking. It was the championship game. It started at midnight. I walk in that motherfucker like 11:45, 11:50. I ain't got them on yet. Go in the bathroom, put on my shit. He know how I am. I'm ignorant. I come out that motherfucker, shoestring swinging. I'm in a warm-up shooting. My man, a die-hard LeBron fan. That nigga stood up and said, yo, what the fuck? How the fuck you got those? Everybody was going crazy. And then, what's the Valentine's Day Johns? The suede pink Johns. They got like the sprinkles on the bottom of them.
Mm-hmm. I know
you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I'm trying to think of them Jones.
My nigga.
Damn.
I wore them motherfuckers to Powerhouse and was the only nigga in the building. I walked around that fucking joint. And it was like, bitch, I had Chris Brown on my feet or something. Motherfuckers was like, yo, what the fuck? Like, yo, what the? And I had this crazy ass jacket on with him. So it was like, for me, that be my high. Like, I'm gonna break out some shit. Like, he used to hate when I used to do this shit. Every sneak that he's about to drop,
Right.
I used to wear them at work that whole week. Like, and niggas like, damn, you got them early. And then I was quick to open them up and show you the date on my sneak. Like, no, these is from 18 years ago, bro. So it was like, that shit right there, that was the high for us on the sneaker tip. Like,
it's crazy. I feel like now I'm in the clothes. I ain't really, I'm a person, I get the newbies, I get the Asics.
You get the Jodeci's, all that.
Oh, these not Jodeci's, these Doc Martens.
Nigga, they come and talk to me. I really wanna need you, girl. Nigga, that's what Jodeci wore. Nigga, Doc Martens. They used to swing them fucking boots all crazy. Come and talk to me. That's what they had on. He gonna try to front like they had Doc Martens. Right? They used to wear chunks and Doc Martens, right?
He tripping.
Facts though. That's true. It's a fact though. Look it up. You young buck. Look it up.
I love Jodeci and Drew Hill. But yeah, I feel like clothes now. Like, I feel like working at a school, the kids who don't wear the same stuff as other kids, they inspire me.
Yeah.
Like, I felt like one of my students, I'm like, yo, like, just how he rocks things with just like confidence, don't give a fuck. Cause that's when I started wearing the baggy stuff, the baggy pants. Cause I always wore like fitted pants. Then I got into the baggy look, and then everybody like, yo, the baggy look is yeah. I'm like, yeah, I don't want to wear everything that everybody else had. So even when, I'll be looking at stuff on Instagram and I'll be like, yeah, nobody gonna have this. Nobody gonna have it. Nobody know nothing about this brand. But everybody know about, this, Boohoo, ASOS, Zara, H&M, everybody, once you go in those stores, it's the same thing, right? But a lot of these stores like Montier Desires, Bottega Desires, it's a different, when you pay a little more money, usually it's a different audience, right?
And I make that shit work. I ain't got time spending them checks no more. Them days is the fuck over. You won't get $300 a belt from me. You won't get.
I ain't gonna pay $300 for a belt.
No, I used to get.
But I'm just saying
for jeans and all them days. The fuck.
What about you, Rock? Clothes.
Actually, I feel like Everything is recycled.
It- yeah.
It do. Bell
Could it-
bottoms and all.
yes,
Like when
the
I look, when I
70s,
first
right?
seen what I say, I
Yeah.
said, "Damn, bro,
Yeah.
that's a tough look."
Right.
And for me, I feel like I could pull that shit the fuck
You could,
off.
you could.
You dig what I'm saying? But it's a tough look. Like
Yeah.
I like that style on you.
This is boot cut, right? They call them stack now. They call it stack jeans, but they originally boot cut jeans.
They act like they forgot the time with the butters with the boot cuts, man. They forget the times. You used to wear the tight joints and be tight as shit on your butters at the tight.
New York, right? Stolen arts. Right here. This ain't nothing but a BB Simon motorcycle belt. They used to use it because, back in the day, the gang used to wrap the belts around their hands.
And fight.
Fuck you up with the belt. They turned it into a fashion statement. It's been out. Came out in the 70s.
And then it's like everybody just wait for something to come out and then they run in and put a tag on it.
Yeah.
I mean, what liquor was that came out? Casamigos.
Oh yeah.
Bro, Casamigos been on the shelf forever. Casamigos used to be $14.99 until somebody put a name on it and started saying so. What was the joint T-Pain used to drink? The blue shit to mix with the heritage.
Um,
What's that?
What was that blue shit?
A?
Hypnotic.
Hypnotic.
Hypnotic was like fucking juice sitting on the counter for like $10. T-Pain threw that shit in the video and told you mix it with Henny and become Incredible Hulk. That shit flew up the joint $60 a bottle.
Even
Last hot take. Look, style is like forever. Trends will fade. Style is forever. So it's just about you and your style.
And how you make it. Right.
Compliment your personality. That's all that matters.
Right.
I don't give a fuck. Well, then my thing is, it's like now we at the age like, all right, like I'm stamped. You follow me? Everybody that know me, they know I'm a sneakerhead, and they know not even like try to even come at me that way.
Right.
Because we could be outside and it could be a dirt bike out there. See how these brand know?
Yeah.
I don't need no sock. I'll be right back. And come right back. Whatever marks on them, they sneakers. People, they can't even live like that no more. You dig what I'm saying? So it's like for me, I don't got nothing to prove no more. I tell my little cousins, I tell my nephews, everybody, bro, I done lived the movie and all that shit. Go ahead and rock out and do you. I don't care what sneaker you wear, Ben and Jerry's, whatever you want to wear. Rock out and do you. Go be that boy in school because I know how I feel not to be that boy in school. I know how I feel not to be that kid. We just had a sneaker give back, man. My cousin Kenny and them. We just have a sneaker give back, bro.
1,000 sneakers,
bro. We gave back over 1,000 sneakers to kids, bro. And I'm talking about heat. I gave up my bread. I gave up my cherry 11, my cherry 12s. I gave up my cherry 11s. I gave up like 3 pair of Travis Scotts. Bro, I'm young boys was opening these joints. Mitch Max Kyrie's. They was like, "You serious?" I'm dead serious, young. To see their faces, it was so dope. I was just in Jamaica, and I had a pair of Air Force Ones.
the ones you just showed me.
No. I had a pair of all white Air Force Ones with the black check. I wore them one time. I brought them down there, and the lady was helping me. Her name was Olivia. I said, "Olivia, what size your son wear?" She like, "He wear 9.5." I said, "We're the same size as me." I said, "I got something for you." You know what I'm saying? Like, give her the joint, whatever. She was so appreciative, bro, because down there they don't get the shit we get. So she was so appreciative, and she got to go through a lot of shit to even get that shit home still. She got to go through a custom and all that shit. So you would think like, all right, people like that, they get that, they'll go down there and sell it and shit. Nah, she called me on WhatsApp, sent me pictures of her son dressed in them. He called me on WhatsApp thanking me so much. I said, you know what? Send me your address. I said, because I'm going to send him some more sneaks.
Yeah. I always say they always make jokes where I'm like, I always tip. I overly tip sometimes. But in other countries, like I lot you not, it could be $1. They appreciative. I feel like the United States got the whole game fucked up. They don't know how fortunate they are to get free education.
Yeah.
A lot of these countries, they got to pay for education.
Bro, you go out there and see how a lot of these countries live and be like,
no,
bro,
for real.
No,
and they're still happy.
Let me tell you,
Like,
I was in
no stop signs.
I was about to say, I was out in Savlamar in Jamaica, and we went to the Burger King. It was this young boy. It was 107 outside. He's selling chocolate with his shirt off. Chocolate.
Bro, I'm trying to tell you,
Melon, he
it's
asking for money and
real
I'm like,
down
bro,
that joint, bro. I said to myself,
crazy,
Jamaica
bro.
was nothing
Yeah,
what I thought Jamaica
I
was.
thought the same thing. Same thing.
I told people, yo, the food in Philly is better than the Jamaican food in Jamaica. I like the Jamaican food.
I
in
like
Philly.
the fruit though.
Fruit was popping.
Fruit crazy.
But they food, it didn't, like, you got to go to the popping spots. But then when every place I'd have been in, I didn't travel a lot of places. Every resort I was on, whether it was Mexico, Puerto Rico, whatever, you go over that resort and you be like, I can't live here. Kids running around with no socks, no clothes on, always asking for money. Like, it's crazy, and they're real appreciative. Like, that's why they tell me you go to Jamaica, don't change your money. Just go down there with a whole bunch of ones because you want tip. Because like every dollar is like $1,000 for them. You dig what I'm saying?
That blew my mind too.
So like you tip away to 500, like you said, tipping is important because that's how some people make their living.
Absolutely.
I was one of them people at one point in time. That's how me and my wife paid our bills. So it's like I get it, but like that lifestyle out there, that should be rough. You be like, you know what? Yeah. You gotta be more appreciative of what the fuck you got. People don't, and that's a problem with people.
The small things,
but that's the problem with people is today. People are so trapped in on them social media worlds, bro. They so trapped in it. They're not appreciative of what they have right in front of them. That social media is making you think like, oh, this shit can change like that, or oh, if I do this, I can have this nigga like that. Nah, it don't work like that. That shit a facade, like the weed bottles in the jar and shit. You be thinking this whole bunch in there till you dump that motherfucker out and it's like a nick, but it looked like it was a dub.
Right.
But that's what we briefly talked about walking in here, and I know Reason used about to touch base on like your love for sneakers and like the thought process, because we talked about it how I know I personally don't have the same love for sneakers how I used to, and I'm happy that the world has gotten to a place to where you can go into DTLR and see me, or you can go to a Foot Locker or a JD Sports and they'll have 7 different Jordans on the shelves. Before, when people getting killed over or fighting, or somebody will say, damn, you really want these, right? Because you know about this South Beach LeBron 9s, the gray ones, 52nd Street. And I worked for DTLR when they were Sneaker Villa. Frank was the manager. It was a line outside. It was raining. It got so bad. He already had them, of course, but it got so bad that I'm like, damn, Frank, I work here. Right. Oh, well, employees can't get this, so you got to wait in line. I'm with my man Slim. He knows Slim. We all work together. Slim like, yo, if we want these sneakers, I'm about to start shooting in the air so that motherfuckers go run so we could get the sneakers. I'm like, it's not even worth it. But nowadays, like it's so many, like a revolving door. You said things change and all of that, and it comes back in fruition. But then, like, they put a stamp on this, or they add this, or you'll get this sneaker, and they want to put a price tag, or a celebrity, or this man to come out, right? He could start wearing Deodoras, post Deodoras, be in the picture with somebody with Deodoras. Now everybody want Deodoras. Now Deodoras about to skyrocket and go up. The same way Saucony's just did, the same way Asics just did. That was $20 back in the past. Now every student in my school got the same black New Balances on, the same Asics on, or the same Saucony's.
I blame y'all though. I blame the school district for that shit.
Wow.
Why? Because before the uniform shit, my nigga, like, bro, once they told kids they could only wear black or white sneaks with these fucking uniform pants, that's where it came wearing sneakers with Dickies.
Yeah.
Bro,
Yeah, Dickies.
I grew up in the era where though you only could wear Timbs with Dickies, my nigga. Or Chucks.
Yep.
Chucks and Timbs was the only thing. A pair Chuck Tellers was the sneakers
the
you could
cell phone
wear.
pocket.
And you could wear any Timberland boot with a fucking Dickie.
That's a pencil pocket.
I grew up in the era where though you couldn't wear sneakers. That came from the school district shit when they changed the uniform shit.
So
then you start seeing all the kids, every sneaker that came out became a trend with the uniform. And y'all school, all y'all see is NBs and fucking Sauconys and shit. It's and the designer little bullshit and all that. You rarely see a kid, except for that one kid you probably talk about that come to school with some regular dope shit.
I would say my school is very diverse, so I don't have like, I be hearing things at other schools. Majority of their population is black. Majority of my population is Hispanic. Our lowest population is black and white.
Oh, so they dealing with all the poppy
So
sneakers.
we have Hispanic, Cambodians, Asian,
Filipino,
yes,
Eritrean.
so it's very diverse.
But you got but also what you have.
But I would say you know how the first day of school, like back then, nobody cares what you wear. Long as you're in uniform, nobody, you know,
But that's what I'm saying.
enforce
like,
it. Like uniform, everybody look alike. The only day you dress down is Friday.
But see, the kids that you got,
Right.
like the majority of the races that's in you, kid, those are kids that's appreciative that come from nothing. Like you dig what I'm saying?
Yeah,
them Spanish
absolutely.
households, man. There's like fucking how many of them living there?
Facts.
Like, yo, the Mexican households, the Cabana, like this is real talk. They are appreciative
And they're not
of anything.
Yeah. Anything.
They be, you see the shit that they be wearing to school and all that shit and be like,
And nobody, I would say the older kids will, you know, if somebody wearing something different, they be like, oh, what do you got on? I'm like, their style is actually hot. Y'all don't like to take risks. Everybody want to look the same. But this person actually took the risk and actually look better than all y'all.
same thing like you did. You was used to wearing tight clothes.
Yeah.
Your first loose outfit that you put on. You was looking in the mirror at yourself like, I don't know how I'm going to pull this shit off. But then when you stepped out that door and you went to work, you got a million compliments that day. Everybody like, damn, yo, that look, yo, you need to start dressing like that more. It looked good on you.
Right.
You
You
dig
know
what I'm
what's
saying?
crazy about that? Because, like, maybe last month was the first time I ever went to go get a manicure. First time in my life.
Man, you got to stay with the shiny nails, baby.
I just took the gel off of mine, but it's crazy because that's when I started to realize I did that. Girl was like, she looked at my nose, she said, I like your nose. And then from there, everybody kept saying the same thing.
I said, like, I wrote a joke about that shit. Like, I be like, yo, all my niggas, they be always clowning me and shit because I go get my feet and my nails done every 2 weeks and shit.
Right.
I said, y'all niggas is the same reason why your bitch is walking around pussy smelling like trash truck juice, aka BV. A lot of them don't know what BV means. It's trash truck. There you go. It's BV. Like, bro, that shit comes from you, bro. It comes from you eating the pussy, coming in there. You done been changing brakes all day, and you coming in the crib kissing on her, your fat hands right down on her pussy playing with that shit. You ain't doing nothing but knocking her motherfucking pH way the fuck off somewhere. You know what I'm saying? I got 5 sisters. And they schooled me to that shit. One of the things a girl look at, your nails, your teeth, your shoes, how you keep yourself groomed. Play a major part. Every female that I run by to this day, can't believe you get your nails done. I say that shit on my chest, so you better fucking believe it. And I get the clear polish on my shit so they can shine. I want you to know I got my shit done. That shit make you, I'm sorry, bro. That shit make me feel better as a man. When I get a haircut, nigga, I get a facial.
See, I don't
all that.
the crazy thing, I don't get the clear because it just be too bright.
That's the you
I
like
get the
it,
gloss.
okay?
Yo, it smells so smooth.
You know the
You know, like,
thing that they rub on, the shining.
yeah.
I don't know what it's called, but that's, to me, it gives you that nice finish
Nah,
where
the
it's not too
gel.
glossy.
The gel is it, bro.
The
telling
gel
you,
is it. It
gel is
lasts
it.
longer.
Yeah.
Now look at us. We three men over here talking about nails and talking about what nail
facts,
gel
facts.
lasts longer. You can't have this normal conversations with your niggas on the block because they like niggas. You talking about nail polish here? We talking about nail polish. I like my shit to be groomed when I'm at the table grabbing a motherfucking cup like this. And she like, in her mind, chunks. If you at a table with a guy, it's your first date. We gonna ask a female, it's your first date, and he go to pick up his cup to drink his drink, and you see he got a manager. Is that not cool points? There you go. She's like, he's playing with this tonight. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I love. They always ask me, Leave, how you always got a lot of ass? Listen, I did the shit. Risk taker. I did the shit that y'all wouldn't do.
Yep.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? You know how much a girl love for you to go to the Nellery with a nigga? What you get your nose on the feet? That's so. Oh, bitch, we here for a good time. Bring me the wine, cheese, crackers, all that shit. Me.
And get a massage.
Yeah, but I think he got to blame Nike too. You got to blame Nike too.
No, yeah, because
No way in hell the Air Max 95 OG Neons, when did they become exclusive?
wait, what? Don't do that. Don't. Wait, whoa. Do not do that about Prime, bro. Them Nikes was the fuck exclusive when they dropped.
Everywhere you had access to
Bro, because it wasn't, the times changed. The listen, the time changed, right? Sneaker companies realized a lot of things, bro. They realized in the beginning, they used to overstock, right? Then they came to the realization, well, damn, if we short stock a little bit, they gonna still be thirsty. And then they got to get them offline, whereas though they be a higher, they be a, look how many sneakers they come out with just anything now. They coming out with some fucking Meteor Man dunks. They got fucking Tom and Jerry dunks. They got the Pee Wee Herman dunks. Power Ranger dunks. This shit is whack now. This shit is bad, bro. The brat dunks. Like, what are we doing? They just putting out, I always called it, I used to tell them all the time. Every time they came out with all the crazy colors in the store, the foams, I called them the Puerto Rican sneakers. Because all the Puerto Ricans would come in and buy all them colorful Jordan. Bro, I got rules. I don't wear nothing Jordan ain't playing on my feet. He know that. Anything I got in my collection, bro, it was bought by my daughter or my wife or somebody from family, and I had to keep the sneaker. Other than that, if Jordan didn't play in it, it don't touch my feet. So if it ain't the college colors or it ain't the Chicago colors or the other extra shit you got going on, y'all can keep that. Y'all can keep it. Mixing Jordans together and all that goofy shit. What are y'all doing? Yeah, they upset at me, so I can give two fucks about the sneaker game now. It's nowhere where it used to be at. It used to be how they used to say it used to be a respect on the block. Like niggas ain't used to shoot at niggas when they seen the kids or the moms or the what people. Now niggas don't give a fuck. It used to be whereas those sneaks had some meaning to it. Now they being remade so good fake. You don't know what's fake or real no more. Dig what I'm saying?
Unless you one of the kids at my school, I got 5th graders coming in with Bottegas on. 4th graders got on Rick Owens, but got holes in their clothes.
So like that's why I was trying to tell people like certain shit don't match.
It don't.
Like, see how you dress?
Right.
Now we used to walk outside and you was to hop in like a nice Lincoln, Lexus, Benz or something. That fit your leg. You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
But it's a nigga that live up with me up on Island and got a Bentley. How? How you got a Bentley and you live in a house up Island? Your house don't match your car. Your house don't match your car. You go out, you got a Rollie on, you got the Gucci on, you got the Louis belt, you got all that, but you ain't got a car. Something ain't adding up. How you got on all this designer that adds up over like 3,000 some change, but you ain't even got a $3,500 car? I'm just saying, like, check me the nigga, he fly out, but then he take you to where he live at his mom crib, he got the back room. Make it make sense.
What?
These kids was talking, like it was 4 little boys and this girl was on FaceTime and she was coming at the one boy. She like, nigga, you took my shoes at my house. Like, boy stole her sneakers. They stealing girls' sneakers now and they throwing them on their feet. Yeah,
That's wild.
And I was the first nigga that was doing that. Like it used to be bro. Listen, it used to be a hot wave or something that came out, and the girl he'll tell you, I go get a girl sneaker in a minute in the man's size and fuck him up.
Well, you already know that with me. I wear women's 12.
We wear the same size all day.
Stealing the
you mean
sneaker from the
no,
girl
he
crib.
mean taking her sneakers,
like,
not wearing women's style sneakers.
Yeah, they taking it from the crib.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Because it's like now you can get money for anything, bro. Like, you know what I really started to wear tonight? Because it was October 1st. The pink breast cancer Kobe's. I couldn't find them. I was going crazy and I was trying to find a shoe. I gave up. But my thing is, it's like the sneaker.
Like Iron Pearls.
Yeah.
My Iron Pearls is killed.
Which
But
one?
Mine's killed too.
My KD Johns
I talked about this on the
with
last
the wing
podcast.
joint that came across with the wing strap.
Yeah, on our podcast, I forgot what season it was, but I had them in my car up school, and my young boy, he was in 8th grade. Baker, we played in the championship, and I forgot my sneakers, so I said, young boy, you can play in my Aunt Pearls. He cooked them joints like they was talking at the end of that, like killed them, and I was hurt, but they just came out again.
Right?
Huh? Yeah, 40.
No, he ain't. We won. Your boy had like 6.
Don't matter. You may listen. He went out there. See, that's
you right.
That's the the joy. Because when my cousin was playing for West, he was on the basketball team. He used to have a different sneaker on every game. And had me bringing them to I forgot to keep some sneakers at halftime. He thought he was Dwayne Wagner. He used to switch up at halftime, and I was always known as the third uncle. Like, get his sneaks from you. Yeah, I don't care. Yeah, he can rock anything I got. I mean, so it's like, man, look. At the end of all this, man, I just want y'all to know, like, this is dope. I want y'all to keep doing what y'all doing. Anytime y'all want me back to talk shit, I live around the corner. Let's get it. You dig what I'm saying? Maybe next time I can bring y'all some food up here, cook for y'all. Yeah, I don't mind doing that. You know what I'm saying?
You know, I appreciate it. I mean, I appreciated the simple fact that everybody was able to talk, and we started off the show in an amazing way by getting a little emotional, touching bases on the things that might be a touchy topic, and
We might need a part 2.
right, challenging
I'll be down.
challenging the narratives that's placed on black men to not be emotional, open up, and y'all shared heartfelt situations, and then you opened up and said some more things that you keep to yourself, especially about your family that you care about so much, and then the camaraderie and the bond that we all built with each other just by talking about stories and all of that, whether it's sneakers or situations with the classroom, and then the comedy and the rapping aspect, because that was my whole purpose. When we get on here by ourselves, we talk shit all the time. We talk shit at home all the time about what we want our show to be about, or how we gonna talk about school and talk about the parents and all of that. But I wanted y'all to come up here with this aspect to try to hear you guys' perspective. I know my perspective. I know kind of what you talk about, and do I care about others? I do, but to a certain extent. Was purposeful for me, and y'all conversations on what y'all been through was purposeful to me. And it's always been like this. I was lucky enough to get my top 3 Jordan 1s, had to go to 1,000 different raffles, but I wanted another pair, so I had to get his off of him. I need yours, the ones that was on your feet. I want them. I got 1,000 pictures in his top 3 Jordan 1s, and they're still in my house sitting in the case right here to this day, because this nigga wore them, but I got them from him. I got my own fresh pair that I love, but I wanted his pair that he had on his feet just because of how we
was
rocked
never
out together.
stingy with the shit, bro. Like, I just was never stingy with the shit, bro. Like, ever. Like, I just wasn't stingy with the shit. Like, you gotta let somebody else have that moment. You know what I'm saying? And he already know how my moments is. I wear them 2 or 3 times and they're just sitting in the box. That's just what it is. Like, I don't, like, even down to like them Asics and all that. Tell me who you seen this summer with a pair of Asics shorts with the Asics. Nobody. I got the Asics shorts and I got Asics swishes like this. Never put them on yet. I never put them on yet. But that's how far I think out the box. Like, when everybody start getting the throwback sneaks, I start going online finding the shit from, you know what I mean? Let me get this. Because they not wearing that shit. And then when I do wear it, it's different. Right. So it's like, anything that y'all need my help for, like, even with the school, like, giving back to the school. Like, again, I always in a situation where as though I'm getting sneaks, giving it back. You know what I'm saying? Like, right now, I got a joint with a basketball coach at one of the schools. I gave a whole basketball team sneaks down to their big man. They all got basketball sneakers to start the season. They ain't all brand new, but they all dope ass sneakers. So.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying? Mellows, all that.
Right.
So it's like, wherever y'all need me at, like, talk to the kids, bring something up. Again, we got to definitely do that YN and YM thing. You know what I mean? We no longer doing YNs. We ain't doing young niggas no more. We doing YMs, and that's the
Yeah, man.
There you go. So you need to get that shit
Shout
up.
out to my man over there who came up with that concept.
Rock.
Yeah.
Rock,
No, that's not his no more. I came up with that concept. He told me I could have it. Like, bleep that. Hey, camera guy, make sure you edit that part out where they said that he came up with it. He told me I can have it. It's no longer his.
He said he wanted his 50%.
50%.
Now all of a sudden he gonna be.
He gets 20%.
No, now you gonna just give him. Now he gonna be look. He gonna be popping up at all the schools. He just the boy in the picture. Who that? He don't say nothing. He just the boy in the picture
Just hear his voice.
with the boot cuts on. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I definitely want to say, like, I appreciate this moment too, each and every one of you. I didn't know you two guys before we started, but even to have this moment specifically for me, my child is here, my close friend here, another close friend of mine is here. Even for you, like, it's a late night and your lady came out with you, your wife came out here with you.
That's my wife. That's my best friend.
Your best friend came out.
I ain't think you my wife. It ain't chunks. I know you were joined and everything. Yeah, my best friend ain't ugly. She hurt.
But she came out with you to be like side by side
for
during
sure.
these moments, and it's people don't realize, like, it takes time, it takes effort, it takes commitment to really care about your craft. You feel me? And then for other people to be a part of your craft and them to care about it, it's like, I appreciate it, especially because my day to day is up and down, whether I'm working with the kids or I'm coming home and I'm working with my kids. But to have a moment like this just for myself, I'm a nigga that go to therapy. You feel me?
So y'all need that shit.
I need it.
Yeah.
So, like, this was a session where it's like, maybe if I don't get it this week with my therapist, I already had it, because not only that I got to speak to my 43-year-old self, and my 41-year-old self, and my 32-year-old self. Like, I got it in this moment. I got a chance. I was a person that I never hung around people younger than me. I always hung around older people. because they give you more of what they experience. So I get that. You know,
They didn't live this shit.
You feel
So
me?
like it's like same thing our parents told us about when you had kids. Everything you did to us, they going to do to you. But it's important for people like my best friend Chunks. It's important. What's his name again?
Rock.
It's important for people like that because here's the thing, right? Like you said, we just need people to naturally support us, right? But this is the shit that we don't forget.
Right.
People fail to realize a lot of people that's on the road with a lot of people is the motherfuckers that was always around.
Yeah.
That was taking time out their day. I said something to Chunks earlier. And mind you, my best friend is a nurse in fucking school and got a job. I can't tell you the last time I seen her. But she called me today and was like, I'm off. She came over to the crib. I'm like, what you doing later? I'm like, I'm going to do my man podcast. I'm like, you want to go? She's like, all right, bet. I'm thinking she bullshit. This motherfucker text me 5 something. I'll be there at 7 o'clock. All right. But she could have did the whole opposite. It's one of her only days off. She could have chose to sit in the bed, relax and all that. But this is shit that I won't forget. Same thing like your man.
Like, and I'm gonna speak on that. Like last year, he came out to a show, and this is after he was recovering from getting shot. He got shot, and God, like that hit me. I remember I found out he wasn't like on the ground flashing it. He just like, thank God. And I'm like, what's up, bro? He like,
they pop right out on your
you
ass.
feel me? I'm
but
like,
that shit, nigga, that's like Cheddar Bob
You
coming
feel
in the
me?
joint with the, you mean? My man, like, bro, I'm still here though. That right there is love because that nigga wasn't getting out the bed for nobody fucking else. I got shot. I got every excuse to sit here and not do shit.
he popped up
But
on
my man performing, I'm there,
I'm
bro.
there.
So like, that's some shit that like niggas might be like, damn, that's a whole nother story. That's a whole nother story on your journey. Same thing like your daughter. These are memories she's never gonna forget. She's never gonna forget these memories of being with her dad, doing interviews or being with her dad in the studio. Like me and my daughter bond, bro. Me and my daughter bond. Me and my daughter bond is the shit, bro. Me and my daughter talk about everything. Like I said, my daughter like girls. Me and my daughter talk about everything. My daughter called and talked to me about any and everything, bro. Like it blow your mind. Like you would think that it's my son, but me and my daughter connection is just
strong.
It's strong, but they came from me just being there. It came from me. A part of it, I think me and my daughter relationship came stronger when she came out, when she was like in the 7th grade and told us that she liked girls. Her mom wasn't with it, but I accepted her for who she was. And that made our bond just even crazy. My daughter tell me about stuff that I think that she just forgot. Like trips or things that we did. Oh, Dad, I remember this. Oh, I remember that. Oh, I remember that. Like, and it's dope.
Right.
So like that bond you got with your daughter is important, and you don't let nothing come in between that.
Absolutely.
Nothing. You dig what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
You keep doing what you're doing, bro. Like you
appreciate
said,
you
you had a chance to talk to older people, and we probably do need a part 2. Cause I don't know if niggas gonna come up here and be real with y'all like we real. Like I got a whole bunch of shit that hit home. I mean, we can talk about a whole bunch of topics that hit home on some niggas because people are afraid to talk about that shit, bro. They're afraid to talk about that shit. It ain't a lot of men. The only podcast I see is it's not even a podcast. It's the show Joan they got now with Kurt Franklin and Tyrese and all them, and they all sit at the table talking. And Tyrese said that the realest shit ever that everybody got that's going viral right now. That's posted when he was saying like we all get up to do the best of the fuck that we can. Like he was just breaking down life and how he's not trying to impress bro. The shit was just real, but that was the first time I seen shit like that. People ain't talking about that, let alone nobody in our city. Could be a part of the way y'all think can stand out, man.
Yeah.
Well, for sure, we're gonna work on this part too.
Absolutely.
I mean,
absolutely.
It's only right. And before we, tend to come around third base and wrap it up, anything going on for Reason? What we got?
I have an upcoming project. I feel like I spent literally literally a lot of money sitting in the studio for the first time instead of sitting in my home studio. Like I went in there and I actually invested into myself. And like Eric said, like I put out my best work. I put my best stories together. My children is a part of it. I have family that invested into speaking and being a part of it.
What you put into your grind is what you gonna get out.
But also, people, and it goes back to what you said, people really looked out for me, whether I needed a ride, whether I'm like, yo, could you spot me some bread to get a studio session? Like even Eric, like somebody I'll just call and be like, yo, bro, spot me, and he'll just do it. And I'll be like, huh? He'd be like, I don't even want it back. because I know you. I know what you're doing. I'm watching you grow. Like those moments where, like, I'm a very open person unless, you know, we not close, but I'm still open to the world because I ain't got nothing to hide. Like you said, I don't got no enemies. I don't care if somebody try to go against me anyway because my faith is stronger than anything. But those moments all tied into the project. So, you know, the project is called Fix Not Broken. And it all is based upon, like, you know, I was broken in 2020, whether me and him was working together, right? So my man, he passed. 2 of my friends died in the beginning. My man who tatted my body, his name's Skinny, recipe Skinny. He got killed. And then Jay died 2 weeks later. So I had 2 friends pass in like a 2-week span. And I cried to him. I came to work, try to get myself together. Then the pandemic smacked down like a month later. So life changed drastically for me. And that's how the album starts, is starting off about that. And then it just goes through life. And then it shows you my progression, whether it's through the actual sound from just the stories. And then it just sums it up. It's the outro is called Beating the Odds. And it's telling you, like, you know, God is the only person when I'm going through stuff that I call to. And like, I feel like for myself, and I think to myself, like, if I don't express myself, then I won't be me. And I don't care how my narrative is told. And like you said earlier, that really kicked in. That little girl, you can't tell her nothing about her father.
You're a superhero, bro. You're Superman in her eyes.
It's crazy.
You make everything happen, and she watches it.
She watches it.
And she knows.
Yeah.
She know who to come to. Know what my daughter called me? Mr. Make It Happen. That shit the dopest shit ever.
Thanks.
She called me Mr. Make It Happen. You dig what I'm saying? Like, you know, I ain't gonna even hold up the end of this ballpark, but it's just knock the home run out the park. I'm still cooking it up. Everybody that want to know, I'm no longer at Logan Steaks. You know what I'm saying? They got my recipe, but nobody got my hand type work. So what I'm doing now is I got dinners. I took it back old school. I got dinners out the spot every other weekend. This weekend it just passed Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I had sold out days every day. Shout out to everybody that supported. Went in. Pre-orders was crazy. Doing dinners now. I'm going to start doing them every other weekend. I'm a private chef as well. So, you know, for the fellas, you know, they ain't doing nothing to try and do something different for their girl. I get your dick sucked different if you get a chef to come cook at your house with a chef coat on and a hat. It's something different for you. I'm just trying to tell you. Also, coming up, I'm going to be featured on both of their albums. Like, I'm speaking into assistants. Like, I'm going to be featured on both of their shit.
I got a session on Saturday.
I'm either going to be talking shit. You know what I mean? Going into an intro joint, I'm going to be dropping some bars. I'm telling you what's going to happen. By part 2, we gonna be a whole group of some shit. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, man, but you know, menus coming. If you're looking to follow the kid, follow me on, you know, the gram, Exotic W2. You know what I mean? Chef Khalif Ali. You know what I mean? Pay attention to them platters, DM. You know what I mean? Tap in, get some of this good food. You dig what I'm saying?
We're gonna make sure all handles, all information, contact information, and everything that y'all got going on is posted on our page.
And I finally got a show coming up. I'm about to do another show.
Well, good. I still got all the tickets from everything I go through yours. I still got them sitting there.
No, I already know what show I'm going to do. Y'all podcast is called, what is y'all podcast called again?
Space
the fuck out. Yeah. All right. The title of this joint is going to be called, it's going to say Space the Fuck Out Productions Presents, and it's going to be the name of the comedy show.
And we going to be there.
No, you're not just going to be there. This is for y'all. This is for y'all podcast. We gonna do something different. Y'all, yeah. Like you fucking with a nigga that mind running 1,000,000 miles an hour, bro. I need you to get with me. I have 1,000,000 ideas to promote your new album, your songs that you're promoting. Is the same thing for you. You dig what I'm saying? I shared the technique with somebody I'm not gonna say, and they shit is just flooding, and I'm proud of it. You know what I'm saying? I don't never name drop. But it's like, I got some ideas for y'all that I'm pretty sure that y'all can use. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need somebody to edit video. Like, I'm in the power of that too. And I don't want nothing from you. I just want to see you win. See how God work? I don't want nothing from you. I just want to see you win. You dig what I mean? So it's like, wherever I can put my hat into it, like, we can all work together. And again, like the comedy show, we definitely going to tap into that because that'd be something dope for y'all in y'all podcast and get y'all followers to come out. It's gonna be a
That would be
podcast comedy show though.
That would be
Can you
dope.
imagine the living room John sitting up there? Can you imagine the living room John sitting up there, y'all doing your podcast and that shit just go straight into a comedy show?
have a
Gotta get the fuck off
halftime
the
show.
stage. You know what I mean? Stan John come out and do my shit.
And the halftime show. Reason.
Yeah.
Look.
He can open like, bro. Like this is how it starts. Though.
Yeah.
Before I started doing my shows, I used to go to all my drug dealers in my hood. Yo, what's up? Put some money into the show. They ain't want to do it. Then I started doing it on my own. And niggas like, but damn, how you on this plane? How you there? How you there? How you that? And then I started getting my young boys that rap and shit. Come on, y'all come open up for me. Now you posting it on your page for your rap followers to come. Now they coming not just to see you rap, but they coming to get a ticket to come to the show. See what I'm saying? See how that work? One hand scratches the other. You never know who's following everybody. Everybody gonna come out to see you perform, but they ain't gonna leave when it's a comedy show. They gonna sit there and watch, especially with some good food around. You dig what I mean? So we gotta use what we got, bro, and it's not hard. Consistency is key. We just have to believe in ourselves and do it. That's it. That's it. I don't give a fuck if 25 people showed up. Guess what? We're gonna rock out like it was
Absolutely. Right. Facts.
But I guarantee you, and I'm putting my 10 toes on. I guarantee you, we're gonna sell out. So
How about you, the assistant? What you got going on? What you got going on next?
a little bit of everything.
Tomorrow I don't got no school, so I'm happy about that.
Oh shit!
I gotta get my hair.
Yeah, we don't have school. We
I
can
gotta get my hair cut tomorrow. I'm going to the gym in the morning, get my miles in, starting this little October challenge.
What's the challenge?
So getting into it. Just the Nike Run challenge on the Nike Run app. I did one in September. It was run these miles how you run your mouth. So a lot of my friends and all of that, my peers and my coworkers, the challenge was for 35 miles that you had to run through the month of September. I was lucky enough to come in the first place, and I did 50. So for October, we starting one now. Walk it like you talk it. So a lot of my coworkers and everybody just trying to get fit. It's supposed to be 50 miles, and it actually started today. So I'm gonna try to knock out at least 5 miles tomorrow. Other than that, school. I ain't got nothing else. School. Trying to make as much money as possible to pay off these trips. That's it. I ain't got nothing else going on for me. Go watch our podcast. Watch season 1, 2, and 3. You know.
I'll get some of your hand-me-down pants.
That's crazy. I bought these this
Look,
year.
I come from foster kid, bro. I'm gonna make that shit look good.
No, it's
H&M
crazy.
joints, right?
These actually the ASOS. I bought these from ASOS. I
They
thought
look
these
like-
was the H&M ones, but I bought another pair from
It look
ASOS.
like you bought a big ass pair of Dickie tan pants, and somebody just
Stretched
hemmed them
out.
bitches down the bottom, put a thick ass crease in them. They hot though, bro. They hot though. I ain't hating. What kind of shirt is that?
I just asked him too.
6 North brand.
Yeah, 6 North brand.
Yeah. Something I found randomly, and
But that's how it go.
I wore this shirt, and last time I wore the shirt was Cancun.
Yeah, it was.
And I bought the some sweatpants with it, something different. But I got a lot of compliments on it. you know?
Yeah, different
I
shit.
like wearing shit that nobody gonna wear.
We wear the same size. Cool. Like, just go to the back of the closet. Pass me off some shit.
I got you.
Because they don't expect me to wear no shit like that, but I know I look good in it. Especially some glasses, right, Chunks? Put the glass.
What you got going on?
Finishing up for my master's degree. So I should be done in February, and hopefully get back. Not hopefully, I will be getting
I was
back
about to
into
check you.
music.
There we go.
Yeah,
I was about to
I will
check
be
you.
getting back into music. You know, I felt like I made some good ass R&B songs, made amazing rap songs. But I always put like, I always like to release quality music. So I just, you know, I got a lot of songs in the tuck, but it's not up to par. So I just got to make sure
It's not up the par for you.
I'm not.
It's not up
you
to par.
always your biggest critique, right?
It's not up the par
critic.
for you.
But somebody
Yeah.
probably need it.
Like they sit there and say you can have a million songs, it gotta just be that one.
Yeah,
You just gotta be that one. You probably sitting
I
on
still,
he probably sitting on a banger. Like,
the crazy thing, I still think elevate and appreciate still like bangers, you know.
so my whole thing is, so you feel like it didn't get recognized enough, right?
Yeah, I
But
got
it's about
promoted.
the effort that you put into it.
So
though.
again, like I sit there and tell you, we stopped recording, right? We done?
No.
All right.
We still
we about to wrap. We about to wrap.
Yeah, because I don't want. I ain't dropping this gym on camera.
we ready. We done when you done.
All right, just to close it up.
We wrapping up. We'll close up. What you want to
Yeah,
say?
just close up. Go, you got it. We appreciate y'all for tuning in. This is gonna be a great episode. 4 men, 4 p.m. 4 power. What'd you
Four
say?
Positive Men. 4
Four
p.m. That was
Positive
the name
Men.
of the episode. You know where you could catch us at on YouTube. It'll be on our Instagram handle and everything with everybody, all of this amazing men's handles and everything all over Instagram. And look forward to a part 2 where we're gonna come with some fresh new ideas,
Absolutely.
aspects, and thoughts on what we're gonna do, future planning. Thanks to the chef. Thanks to the sneaker guy.
Yeah, you know, I mean, this episode was definitely brought to you by Big Hustle. You know what I'm saying? This episode was brought to you by Kobe. You know what I'm saying? By Nike. You know what I'm saying? That's the All-Stars to be exact. You feel me? We see y'all in part 2. Anything, Reds?
I just want to give a shout out to everybody that like be looking out for me. Shout out to
shit gonna
New
be funny as
Generation.
shit, bro.
Absolutely.
New Generation is my business, it's my brand, and it's for the youth, and it's also for people that just want to apply to the future. So that's New Generation for you.
Yeah, that's
Shout out to your daughter.
Shout out
And
to
shout-
my
yeah,
she
she-
asleep.
she went
She
from
got
what-
school tomorrow, but
She got school tomorrow?
Why? The school closed.
Nah, not her school.
Private
Oh,
school.
she ain't got
Private
the
school.
cheat. Oh, you getting shmoney.
I just need the
That's why
education.
you working all them hours. I get you,
I need the
bro.
education. She need the education, though.
Definitely. And shout out, shout out to
Rock
my man
too,
back there on the
man.
1 and 2s.
Yes.
Shout out to the producer as well. Thanks, Rock, too. I appreciate you.
He
bro.
tired of our shit. He like, I'm ready to go the fuck home. This nigga's ready to wrap up.
We good, Pop.
2 fingers, we gone.